wake up, it's a brand new day. Crazy Lou's here, got something to say. Good morning, gamers, rise and shine. It's time to play, let's have a good time. Morning, morning, gaming community. With Crazy Lou, it's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free. In the world of games, we're just meant to be. Grab us, come lean, I need a scene. Crazy Lou is ready, it's a gaming scene. Roomies trading people, orders in. All recent gaming gold, rates and pay top bean. Good morning, coming moving. It's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free. Wake up, it's a brand new day. Crazy Lou's here, got something to say. Good morning, gamers, rise and shine. It's time to play, let's have a good time. Morning, morning, gaming community. With Crazy Lou, it's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free. In the world of games, we're just meant to be. Grab us, come lean, I need a scene. Crazy
Initiating launch sequence.
Let's begin. Oh man, 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 we got some things we have to talk about, baby, that's been happening. But with all this good news going on, with everything that's been happening, man, hey, I just decided to say, hey, let's just do this for one episode. And that's going to be today's episode because, hell, chat, of course, we got to talk about this, right? So let's start off like always with a good morning, everybody. Also, afternoon and evening, the crazy one. Wishing you all a beautiful and an awesome Thursday. I know, chat. I know you're going to say, Lou, you're late. You're late. I'm going to tell you why I'm late today, Lou. Today is a free day for Crazy Louie. Today is a free day. I'm having a free day today. I don't have to work. I don't have to do nothing. So, I slept in for a little because last night I went to a dinner, came back home around 1 a.m., 2 a.m., and I was like, yeah. So, woke up this morning around 9. But yeah, yes, guys. Like I was saying, we have some heat coming out from the PlayStation. Why is there some heat coming out from the PS5? Because hell, look at everything that's happening over there. I mean, I'm trying to understand what is happening over there. I mean, look, we got concerts, which I hope, chat, like I was saying, you all better buy your concerts. We got Marathon delayed. Now we got a studio that's going to stop supporting the PSVR and the PSVR 2. Oh, hell no. Oh, look at that. Rachie with some good news. My brother Rachie, good morning to you, sir. How are you doing? He says Sega's giving away 13 classic games on iOS and Android. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Farq, good morning. Thank you for that thumbnail. Farq made me a thumbnail, guys. He made me a thumbnail. For the first time, guys, I was afraid to use a thumbnail, but I'm saving it for a special occasion. It's such, guys, I think that's like yo, wow, wow. I mean, look, that's like the most fiery thumbnail I have seen out there. If I use that thing, I mean, that day, I don't know where we're going to hide. I mean, all you moderators are going to be busy the day I use that thumbnail. So I'm saving it for a very, very special occasion because, hell, that thing is, I mean, damn. It gets as evil as it gets, man. I'm not kidding you. Rain G4, what's up, man? Good morning, man. How are you, man? Good morning. How are you, man? Ray Zero John AC for life. What's up? Good morning to you, sir. Baby Money, good morning. Man, good morning, you guys. Good morning, man. Hope you guys are having a wonderful, like I was saying, wonderful Thursday today, man. Me too, because it's a free day. So Richie says, Shining Force, Crazy Taxi, and many others. Man, I gotta go get that. Because hell, I love playing on my mobile, especially when I'm, sitting there, just thinking, chat, just thinking. Sometimes you gotta sit there and just think. That's all you gotta do, just think. Yeah. But anyway, Chad, let's start off the show with why is Sony on fire? What the hell is going on? And why aren't these fans going over there and fighting with Sony about this? But no, they rather look for stuff like the whole WB acquisition, like the whole Jason Rano gonna get fired, like the whole yo, why don't y'all it look, chat, look. It tells you right there, and I told you guys this before. It tells you right there that they need to look for the negative. No matter what, they gotta find that negative to get that money in because that's what they do. They throw in that negative so they can get the clicks, and then Twitter pays their asses for all the negative clicks they do. It's sad though that after a beautiful thing happened 2 days ago. A beautiful thing happened a week ago, even too, right? Which was the Xbox showcase. I mean, we have had so much wonderful news over there from right from Microsoft, right? And a bad news that happened that Bloomberg posted up. But I'm waiting for it to happen, for me. But either way, though, I'll probably talk about it tomorrow. But shit, again, right? Again, why do y'all have to always look for some negative stuff instead of focusing on what's happening on your side? Y'all try to y'all try to get your people away from going out there to Sony and fight it, but don't get away from it. Face it, fight it. Let's make Sony better. But no, what you rather do is go throw heat on Xbox. Sad but true. Sad but true. So let's bring it up to show, guys. We're gonna talk about what's happening over there. I know you guys already read the news, but either way, though, today was a perfect day, like I said, because lately, this week, we already covered the whole Xbox thing yesterday, which was beautiful, was phenomenal. We lasted 4 hours here yesterday talking about Xbox on the dot. We really had a blast in yesterday's episode. I mean, damn, almost 700 views, man. That's fantastic. I love you guys. I seriously do. You guys are phenomenal. Seriously, you guys are phenomenal. But either way, though, so they're going to continue on with the Xbox news probably to the end of the week. So I said, let me cover up the news from Sony because I know we didn't talk about it yesterday, and we got to cover that up. And yes, guys, I saw the whole Donkey Kong thing, Donkey Kong Showcase. Beautiful. Great platformer for you Nintendo fans. Go ahead and grab it. Go ahead and have some fun with it. Me, I don't have a Switch 2, so yeah, I'm just going to wait till I get my Switch 2 to get it. And that's the honest truth about it. Let's go. So let's bring up this thing right here. Let's talk about it. Because this is some spicy things. Or is this? Okay, found it. All right, give me a second, chat. You know me, I'm slow. Slow poke. Yes, sir. All right, let's go. Where is this? I found it. Kapow. All right, so now. Boom! Here we go. Let's start fresh with Bungie delays marathon indefinitely. Here we go with the spicy news, guys. Here we go with the spicy news. They delay Marathon indefinitely, and it wants to incorporate passionate feedback from alpha test. Really? Really? But okay. Marathon isn't coming in September after all. Bungie said on Tuesday that it's delaying the shooter indefinitely. We're using this time to empower the team to create the intense high-stake experience that the title like Marathon is built around, the company wrote. Hmm. Hmm. We're using the time to empower the team to create the intense, high stakes experience that the title like marathon is built around. The company wrote. Are you guys playing that game? What was that game called that came out at the same time? I keep forgetting the name. That the ex creators of Battlefield are creating. That it's really good, and people did talk about it. Are you guys experimenting with that game? Playing it to see if you can get some ideas to put into marathon to make it better, because knowing you guys steal art. I know I gotta throw a little bit of slander in there, but kind of weird though. Bungie wants to incorporate player feedback from the game's closed alpha playtest. It ran from 23 to May 4th, which it should have been open, but okay. The company will continue closed testing over the next few months. The developer wants to drill down. Our creators, thank you for that, Razor Ultron. Yes. because our creators got a lot of positive feedback. Hmm. But either way, though, let's continue on reading, right? This is all theory talk. Is it, though? Bam, bam. Wait, it's not zooming in. Damn it. Okay, here we go. It's all theory talk. But is it, though? Bam, bam, bam. All right, so the developer wants to drill down on what makes the game uniquely compelling. Bungie views this as a blend of survivor mystery, like endgame challenges and combat. Adding more challenging AI encounters is also a priority. Ditto for enhanced visual fidelity and a darker tone that more like the 90s originals. Huh? The what now? 90s originals. What is this guy talking about? What is the 90s originals? Before Halo, we had played Bungie's Steve Mac. Oh, chat, look at this. Mac users have always been second string players in the world of computer gaming. For every AAA title debuted on both a Mac, Windows 100 games never reached from the gleaming Apple. So you guys made a game for Apple that looks like the original. So this is basically Marathon. Uh-oh. I'm not liking this now. Chat, I'm not liking this now, chat. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see it on the screen, but you guys cannot see it on the screen? Oh, let me pull that up then. Damn. Where'd it go? There she goes. Do, 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 do. Okay. I guess it's not even shown on the screen. Weird. Huh. All right. Let me see if I can pick it up so you guys can see it. Hold on, chat. Hold on. I thought it was shown on the screen, but no. All right. Let's put this here. So this was basically Marathon before. Before Halo, we had Marathon. So we did have a Marathon back in the day. Play Bungie's 3 Mac Classic free. So it says here, Mac users have always been second string players in the world of computer gaming. For every AAA title that debuted on both Mac and Windows, 100 games never reached for the gleaming Apple. Got to fix that Apple, but okay. Growing up in the 90s, I was a Windows user, never heard in the end of complaints from Mac gamer friends about the vicious neglect of the gaming community. With one shining exception, the one series that didn't come to Windows, Marathon. Oh, so this game is from a game from Mac. Oh. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. 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 Interesting. Good morning, Louie. What's up? Looney Warbet? Daniel Rubin, good morning. I'll catch you guys right now. Hold on. Let me just read through this because this is interesting though. I mean, we're solving a puzzle now because I was like, where the hell did I get an idea for Marathon? But it seems that Marathon did exist. It was a game from Mac. Wow, did not know that. Now, thanks to the wonders of the internet, you can play each and every game in Marathon Trilogy for free on your modern machine, utilizing the Elf One game engine with the blessings of Bungie. These 3 classes now run on Mac, Windows, and Linux. Marathon 2 features the enhanced graphics found on the Xbox Live Remake, while Marathon Infinity has support for online player with 3 titles for nothing. You've got a lot of gaming to do. So this game used to be on back in the day on Mac though. This is getting interesting. This dissecting is getting real interesting, chat. I mean, I'm having fun with this. So the open source updates are available now, but our readers, MEC Marathon to continue to innovations with ambient noises and ability to swim. Wow. So it seems like Marathon was a cool game back in the day. And I did not know that about them. I did not know they had a Marathon under their wing. I thought this was their first Marathon. Pretty sweet, huh? So now we got to go out there, find this game, and try this out. Yes, sir. We have to because now I'm curious about it to see what this whole new Marathon is all about. So back to the article that we were reading. Picking up right here. Are we back to this? I think we are, sir. Yes, sir. We are here. All right. It's working fine now because I don't know why it wasn't working earlier, but okay. So, like I was reading, chat, right? Marathon is coming in September, set on Tuesday. The company closed some. Okay, we read that. To developer. Okay, we read that too. So down here. Last month, the game made headlines for the wrong reasons. We know why. Bungie admitted to that Marathon's alpha version used stolen artwork. But at least you guys acknowledge it. I gotta give you credit that you guys acknowledge it. But stealing, though, yeah, you guys gotta investigate better. I mean, y'all for years have been doing this, Yeah, and then y'all come out and be like, "Oh, we did not know." The energy is right here, buddy. I got your cup of coffee, but I'm drinking it, bro. But yeah, next time you gotta tell me so I can make the big greca because I use the small one. The small one just gives me like this much of coffee, but it's good though. I mix it up with milk. So there you go. Let's go. Let's see. Ian, we gotta go pick that up, man. We gotta go try that out. So, like I was saying though, the developer said a former artist on his team pinched the assets without its knowledge. Of course, that incident wasn't mentioned in today's statement. Still, it's easy to imagine that it could have played a part in that decision. Delays are never fun for those eager to play. However, early testers had plenty of criticism. Through every comment and real time conversation on social media and Discord, your voice has been strong and clear. Bungie wrote, "We've taken this to heart and we know we need much more time to craft Marathon into the game that truly reflects your passion. So it sounds like a delay. It will be a wise decision in the long run." Bungie says it will provide its next update along with a new release this fall. Hmm. Chat, I got a question for you guys, and I'll be honest with you about it, and I want to hear your thoughts about it. Seriously, I just want to hear your thoughts and be truly honest about this. Do you think Marathon is going to be a Conquer 2.0, or do you think with this delay is going to be well received by the community? I mean, I'm asking you guys this. I'm being honest though, and I'm not trying to throw in some heat. I don't know why Microsoft announced something good the next day. There is a bad news layoff 6,000. Yeah, I mean, remember Danny Rubin almost? I don't know if I was talking about this yesterday live, but after the showcase, though, usually a bad news comes by and sweeps up from Microsoft, right? Some bad news comes by, sweeps up from Microsoft, but they started with the whole supposed handheld being canceled thing, and I'm glad it wasn't Microsoft. So at the end of the day, though, of course, we get the announcement of the console, right? And yeah, it's a step on the rate that we're hearing that they're getting layoffs. But again, we gotta wait till it happens. And once that happens, we dive in, we talk about it because Bloomberg's talking about it. But let's wait till it's confirmed 100%. Let's wait till it's confirmed 100%. Let's wait till it happens and we jump on here, we talk about it because always something. By Danny Rubin, always something. Danny Rubin says Sony must stop making multiplayer games. I agree. I think they should go back, stick to the ideas of building, their single player games, have a small team work on multiplayer games. Like I said, they should have picked up the team from Helldivers. Those guys were perfect. Those guys landed a solid multiplayer. Right now, in this day and age, that is hard to click, and that multiplayer clicked. And I don't know why I didn't pick them up, man. I don't know why they decided to go pick up Bungie and say Bungie is the greatest thing that's ever happened. It is better than Call of Duty or Activision to put together. Huh? I was like, hold my beer. I gotta look up for something. Let's see how much money Bungie makes compared to Call of Duty. They may have development ideas better than the guys in Call of Duty. Probably. I said they may have that, right? But in the end, though, Activision Blizz makes a chunk of money that those guys don't make. So how is that better? Because I mean, I go for what makes me money. If I was a corporation, right? That's what I do. I go for what makes me money. And I go for what can bring me money, and I go for what can innovate and make better stuff in the future. These guys, the problem was these guys got so much hype because okay, they made the first 3 Halos. Okay, you guys are the man. You guys made the best Halos because everybody says, "Oh, those are the best Halos ever made." I'm like, okay, good. I mean, I'm glad you're happy that those are the best Halos that those guys ever made. But again, you guys are giving them too much love. I mean, and then they go out and make Destiny, right? Which is good. Destiny was fun. A lot of people played it. I was a Destiny fan. I used to love a lot of Destiny, but I kind of pulled away because if I only play Destiny, then I wouldn't be playing all the games I want to play. Because that's the thing, though. MMOs really do suck you in, right? So Destiny was good, great. Destiny 2, great, fantastic. But soon, after Sony kind of picked it up, they kind of like sat back and just chilled. They went out there, bought cars, bought luxurious things, Sony was actually looking forward to for them helping them out, trying to deliver other multi one of the 13 or 14 or let's say I'm gonna say this like this, one of the 1,000 live service games they wanted to release. Because hell, for me, when I heard they were gonna release, what was it, 12 or 13 live service games, I said, why don't you make 1,000? Dumbasses. Because seriously, right now, what we have out there, and we do have it out there, and it's true, is a bunch of multiplayer games to play. There is so many of them out there that seriously, it's hard to sit and pick one and play one. It's hard. It's one of the hardest things right now to do. It is, because you got Warzone, you got Fortnite, you got Roblox, you got Minecraft, you got. I mean, bro, come on. Come on. GTA 5. Come on. It's one of the hardest things to do. When you guys sat there and said we're going to do 13 live service games, I said, you guys are going to head into the biggest mistake area in the whole world. Everyone was like, no, Louis, you're wrong. I was like, no, I'm not wrong, because listen, they've been all their life making single player games, and that means they're going to have to grab all the studios, shift to work on this thing, something they haven't done, right? Shift them over there and look at the problem now. Now we got a problem that we ain't got games. I mean, I got a question for you guys. Another question. What if Xbox did not give them games? Oh shit, man. Oh man. Woo, man. I don't want to see how that happened. IDC. I wasn't gonna play Bungie. I wasn't gonna play anything Bungie anyway, to be honest. All right. Sony, my request, please trash the game. It's only 100 million. You can recover the amount in a few months. Wow, Daniel Rubin. Please trash it. It's only 100 million. Dude, you're saying like 100 million is something. You know what I do with $100 million right now? Ah, shit. $100 million right now? Oh, man. I had a fucking cockpit over here, man. I built myself a cockpit. Like I'll transform this room into the ultimate gaming room. I mean, I will probably make a hole in the wall, put arcade machines in there. I mean, hell, I'd go nuts if I had $100 million to spend. Looney Warvet, what's up? Good morning. He says, good morning, Louie. It's going to be okay. Ponies, grab your PS5, hold it close to your hearts, hug it tight, and just game Xbox is butter. I know it's hard to accept. Damn, that was a slander right there. Holy crap. Oh, man. Woo. I'm catching up, chat. I'm catching up. The old marathon games are on Steam at free. I think I gotta go see. I gotta go play that. Conquer will over again. I mean, look, guys. I'm being as honest as I can be, right? I don't like to see game failing. I don't like that. It's not what like something, because even though a lot of people out there like, they want to take jabs at Sony and everything, but I don't want another failure from their side. I mean, I want their multiplayer to do fine. I want them to do better, But if they are getting a lot of negative feedback, I mean, seriously, they got to sit down and rethink a strategy or try to find a way to launch for people to enjoy, for people to have fun, for people to talk positive. Because right now it's like what I say though. And at Sony, look, it's tough out there with multiplayers. It's tough. Remember what happened with Concord? Because even though it got the positive feedback, because Concord got so much positive feedback, it was hilarious. Remember, chat? They even said Concord is better than the slow pacing Overwatch. I was like, oh, really? And they also said that is better than Call of Duty. That's even better than Destiny. And I was like, huh? I mean, I played it. I didn't feel that. I felt like it was his own game. And I felt like, okay, we got to give it, people give it a chance, try it. You might like it, you might not. I give it my 2 cents because I played it. And for me, it didn't feel like Destiny. And it did not, sure as hell, did not feel like Call of Duty. And fuck no, it did not feel like Overwatch. It didn't. I did not see Overwatch. I didn't see none of that in that game. I didn't see it. But yes, it got so much positive feedback. Like they were literally forcing people to say, oh man, this game is good. When it really wasn't. So, but yeah, I gave it my 2 cents. Like I said, and if it was free to play, it would have been still alive today. Probably, because a lot of the guys would have hopped on there and probably would have said, hey man, I like this game. They would have said that. I'm being honest with you. They would have said, other guys would have said, I like this game, but they were so afraid to give up that 40 because they were like, I don't know, the characters, hell, my God. Sanchez Martinez Gaming, good morning. Mm. I'm playing EverQuest online. Nice. Have fun with EverQuest. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Conquer. Whoa, all over again. I play Marathon. I give Marathon 6 months. Damn. Wow. First time playing EverQuest online is pretty fun. Nice, nice, nice. Let me see. They got lucky with Helldivers 2. They couldn't replicate that if they tried. Because look, they should have picked up those devs. I mean, that's a hell of a team to pick up. I mean, those devs really put their hearts into it. And for what I saw out there, people playing it, they were having a blast. I mean, seriously, it was cool. It was cool. They like, there is a Starship Trooper game out there, right? There is one, but they revamped that Starship Trooper game by doing Helldivers and made it even much cooler. And that's something that people wanted, hey, and they're having fun. Because Starship Troopers, it's all right. And shout out to the 35 people here in the show. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. And also, seriously, hit that bell. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go. Yes. All right. Let's go. So, let me see now. Beep, 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 beep. Para, para. Wow. My God, it's too early. Ah, hold on. Give me 1 second, chat. Let me pick up this phone call. Dímelo, papi. Cuéntamelo. Con Kicha y unos amigos de ella. No, pero ella vino ayer. Que tenemos una cena, sí. Sí, sí, sí. ¿Qué tú vas a hacer? Bueno, bueno. No, pues está bien, yo te voy a llamar ahorita que estoy en vivo. Para que tú me sigas el chisme. Está bien. Ok, ok. All right, chat. Yeah, that was my father calling, so I picked it up. So yeah, let's keep going. So where was I? Chat, bring me up to date because I got a phone call from the father. All right. So like I was saying though, all right. Let's keep reading. Ooh-wee. Let's see. We need Destiny 2 about how Destiny 2 story is finished with the final shape DLC. Oh, we need Destiny 3 about now. Oh, you guys want Destiny 3? Wow. That's something I don't know if that's gonna actually come out because damn. Oh, like I was saying, Helldivers 2, good studio pickup. Xbox should pick up Plextail devs, even they let them continue to release multi-platform games. Well, I mean, I'll be honest with you. If they are doing fine with the partnership and they're working real close by and with being partners and everything, they don't need to be picked up. Unless if they get into a financial situation, then yeah, let them be picked up. But if they're not in any financial trouble or anything, stay over there. Relax, relax. You don't need to be picked up by this big corporation because this is what happened in big corporations when they pick you up, right? You deliver a game, it sucks, you get shut down. So we don't want that to happen to them, you know? You don't want that. You don't want that to happen to them. Oh, they were laugh out loud. Let me see. RIP Marathon Destiny 2. And people have to remember that 343 Bungie split was said to be about half and half. Some of the Bungie team wanted to keep working on Halo. Wow, that's crazy. At this point, just about everyone who made Halo was what it was is no longer F343 or Bungie. Jesus Christ, man. We need Destiny 3 about now. Destiny 2 story is finished with the final shape DLC. I mean, how would you? How can Destiny 3? I mean, how for you Destiny fans, right? Because I stopped playing Destiny a long time ago because I said if I keep on playing Destiny, I'm not playing any other games because Destiny is a game that really sucks you in. So, how do you see a future Destiny come by? I mean, what ideas do you think that could be the next Destiny? Because I mean, I'm being honest with you. What's the idea? Because basically, for me, when was in Destiny 1 and went to Destiny 2, the only thing I saw different that the characters got new moves. That's it. And of course, story wise and everything. But it was basically for me. They should have just combined everything together and just call it simply Destiny. Let me see. Xbox was has a very diverse variety of games coming out from the studios. They have learned. Yeah, I mean, Xbox is doing a pretty good job with their diversity in their studios. I mean, that's something that's really amazing. We saw this on the showcase. We saw how they delivered. We saw how beautiful it is right now. I mean, look, we're having so much fun with all these games, and not only that, in Game Pass. What are we complaining about? Jesus, 100 million. I'm buying the 2 terabyte Series X and the 4 terabyte expansion card. You know what I buy in with $100 million? I buy the Louis Vuitton Xbox. Hell yeah! And I would keep it nice and safe, man, because that thing is gonna be worth probably $100,000 down the road. Shit, I buy that shit and put it, man. Woo! I put it in a glass thing, I'll grade it and everything, keep it safe. Hell yeah! Sony paid billions for Bungie, and Destiny 2 alone isn't bringing the money to justify the cost. Damn, slander. I mean, that was something I never understood. I was like, can Destiny actually bring up that money back? But the thing was, their battle plan was, let's pick up these guys, let's get all these live service games out there, right? That's why they did it. Let's pick up these guys, let's get these live service games out there, right? In order to deliver some more stuff. And not only that, they also picked up the guys that that were working on Concord, and look what happened. It got shut down. Shut down, failed, disappeared. Damn. Damn. But new game on Game Pass, Lost and Random, The Eternal Die looks good. Nice. Let's see now. Wow, chat's on the rant today. Woo. Let me see. All right. Okay, I'm here now. If Bungie can produce hits, then the valuation of the Bungie assets would be 4 billion or more, and that's fine. But PS fans say Sony is not in charge of Bungie when they get negative feedback. Oh, that's what they say. Oh, man, they don't know shit. They're lost. Because look, I know they picked him up to help him to deliver this. But at the end of the day, though, let's see this perspective. They picked up Bungie to help deliver these multiplayer games that they already have, these live service games, sorry, that they already have invested money into it, and yet they didn't deliver what they wanted, so they started shutting down all these games. So besides, right, losing money on factions, losing money on what was it, Spider-Man multiplayer, which we saw gameplay from the Spider-Man multiplayer, it looked fucking amazing. Losing money on Twisted Metal, losing money. I mean, hell, I can just keep on saying how much money they lost, but I don't know the total money they lost. But shit, it seems like it's a lot because listen, when you get a team to work in the game, right? It's money, time, and a lot of stuff happening in there. Seriously. But mainly money and time. Because games take 5 or 6 years, so they gotta heavily invest. You gotta pay for the employee to work on the game. You got to what else do you gotta do? You got to pay the employee to develop the game. And just by having the employee sitting there developing the game and then coming out and say, oh, that's shutting down. I mean, okay, the time goes away right there for the developer. And it's like how Elaine said it here live on the show when we had Elaine on. It takes 5 or 6 years to develop a game. I mean, Jesus, this is time and money. So they lost money on this. They lost money on that. Literally, they have lost money in so much stuff. They also lost money on another team, a third party that they were giving them money to make a game that is shut down too. Jesus. It's losing money left and right. But PS fans say Sony is not in charge of that. The problem is, if you try to spin out Bungie today, it probably lost some value. But Louis, a lot of people didn't hop on the game during the free beta of Concord. Because you know why? Because it got so much negative slander that they didn't even take the chance to look at it. That's why here on the show was telling everybody, hey, go give it a shot. Go give it a shot. I mean, you can ask 4K. 4K was witness on this. And I think Sandra Martinez was on here when I told people, hey man, let's go try this game out. Because I saw a lot of negative stuff out there. And at the end of the day, I don't care if it's Sony's game or whatever. It's developers, right? They really put their hard work into it. So let's give it a go. Just out of respect for them. Because of course, why not? We gave it a go, and that's it. Dead and gone. Didn't work for it because, again, charging $40 for that game? Oh, Lord. I know it seems easy to just sell yourself to Sony for Microsoft, but it depends. They seem to be interested in expanding their player base, so that means don't be acquired by Sony. I know it seems easy, but just sell yourself to Sony or Microsoft, but it depends. They seem to be interested in expanding their player base, so that means they'll be acquired by Sony. Are you talking about The Des from Plague's Tale. But yeah, like I was saying though, if they're not losing money, if they're actually making money, then they can sit out there. They don't need to be purchased, man. It's like Capcom. Look, Microsoft went knocking on Capcom's door, and Capcom said, "No, we're not selling. We're doing so well. We don't need to be sold." They don't. Even Square. Look, Square is such in a bad position these days, right? Or it was. I don't know now because we got to wait for it for the numbers to come out. But Square was such in a bad position that they decided to go out there and battle it out, then prefer to being picked up by any studio, say Sony, because I bet you, chat. I seriously bet you because knowing this, because I do the same thing. I do the same thing. If I was on the corporate level side, I do the same thing. I would seriously tell the company, hey, bring your exclusives over here. Bring your exclusives over here. And I will sit there, just look. Like, oh, it failed? Okay, they failed. Let's see how much it fails. So when it fails so much, right? Because I bet you Sony went out there and picked and did fight to try to keep Square in there, but Square said, hell no. You know why? Because Square sniffed them out. Square said, these guys want us to fail for them to pick us up for real cheap. Fuck it, we're out of here. That's what they said, and they got out. They got out. It's the truth. I mean, if I was a corporate like that, I mean, I'd be like, let me wait for this game, this company to fail, especially nowadays. Let me see if it fails, it fails. And then I go in and sweep it up for real cheap and have that team on my side to have the Final Fantasy franchise on my side. That's probably that's something I would do. Corporate greed right there, right? Louis taking care of business live on the air. What's up, everybody? Hey, Legalidad, how are you? How are you, man? What's up? What's up? So crazy. Are you getting Helldivers? Yes, sir. I'm picking up Helldivers. I'm going to be playing with Rudigs, man. I'm picking it up. But that's for the next weeks because, man, I've been spending a lot of money. Marathon won't last long. There's too much negative stuff about the game. People will try it. Some people will freak show. Okay. Marathon won't last long. There's too much negative stuff about the game. People will try it. Some people like freak shows. Rest in peace, Arcane and Tango. Yep. There you go. That's another example why, sometimes uh that's why it scares me when corporates pick up companies, right? Like for example, of course, I cheer when Microsoft picks up. It's cool. It's awesome. It's fantastic. But at the end, though, when I saw that they killed Tango, I saw they killed Arcane and stuff like that, I was like, ah, shit. That broke my heart because I was actually expecting Evil Within 3, stuff like that, But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. And maybe, shit. Look at now. I mean, there's been studio shutdowns. I don't even know they're going to shut down another studio down the road. We don't know because that's what happens when you get picked up by corporates. Look at EA, for example. EA killed Command and Conquer. EA killed a bunch of these studios that I truly love. EA did. Like, for example, the Sims Studios Maxis is killed, but yet I don't know who the hell's making them DLCs. They're making like 1,000 DLCs for the Sims 4 game because now, if you buy the Sims 4, you got to literally spend almost like $2,000 with all the damn DLCs on it. I'm just kidding about 2,000, but damn, it's getting close there though. Louis, you son of a gun, you're becoming a daily podcaster bright and early. Good morning, sir. How are you, sir? No, today I'm actually late because it's a free day. It's a free day here today. I'm relaxing. I'm chilling. I woke up at 9 because I went out last night for dinner. Hey, I had a blast, man. I had a blast. I've been, it's been a tough month for me. Tough month, like for example, I had a wedding to go to. I went to the doctors to get something tested. Then after the wedding I went to, what else happened? I got COVID. After COVID, I went back to the doctor, started my medical procedure, to start to feel better. And then, I had a car accident on Saturday. I mean, it's been a tough month for me. So yeah, going out last night really felt good. I really had fun, It's been a tough month. It's been a tough month. But yeah, I'm here from Mondays to Saturdays. Sometimes I don't go on Saturday because it depends, because I got to save some news for Monday. But on Saturdays, I'm just going to go out there and say, okay, I'm choosing this to play games, I'm going to be playing games on Saturday. Whichever game. Man, Chad, I saw a game out there. I'm not going to tell you about it. I'm just going to keep quiet. I'm not going to say about that game because if I do tell you about that game, you guys are going to say, Louis, you got to play it. No, I'm not going to play it. Hell no. No. So let's keep going. Marathon will not. Okay, read that. Rest in peace, Arcane and Tango. What happened to the Wolverine game? We haven't heard anything else about it. I don't know either. I don't know either. We gotta wait. Kevin. Let's see. Where's Kevin at? Man, this chat is just oof on the floor. Damn. Let's see now. Where is it? Now, where's Kevin? Kevin, where did you go? I think I saw Kevin, didn't I? Okay, let me go down again. Okay, Rockstar Kevin. I will make Marathon free to play, launch it, and get over with it. 100%. I will make it free to play too. That's a good idea. Okay, so then when are you to accomplish your destiny and purchase the Dora game? Damn it, Rachie. Why do you have to bring that up? No, I am not going to do that. No, that is not my destiny. That's not gonna happen. I mean, there is a new Dora game coming out, and it's called. I already posted that on Discord, and I said, nope, nope, nope. I even posted on Discord telling everyone I'm gonna get. You'll see this game. I don't know. I bet you everyone is gonna fill my Xbox with that damn game for me to play. I'm not playing it. You guys don't understand. I cannot stand Dora. I mean, if I sit here and I play Dora, and she goes, "What color is this?" and puts that face. Oh man. Oh no, no, no. Seriously, it makes me want to punch them on. No, I just can't stand it. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm getting angry now. The big concern I have over Destiny 3 is that the current hardcore fans players expect you to update your current live services game. There's no Fortnite 2, no Minecraft 2. That's what I'm saying though. I mean, why Destiny 3? Why don't you just pack it all up and just call it Destiny? You know? Like Bungie wanted to do instead of doing the Destiny 2. Well, since Bungie is on the PlayStation, they'll probably make Destiny remake. Oh, fucking hey, damn. Why you gotta be like that? Destiny remake is re-released. Destined Edition. Damn. And new villain Destiny 3 and story. We already killed the witness and the witch queen. So it's Sabathun, etc. It's time to move on to Destiny 3. Tim Dodd did not make one post about Marathon being delayed, but he did post about MS. Oh, Lord. Jesse James, listen. And I'm being honest with you. Bro, forget about what Tim Dodd posts. Let Tim Dodd be Tim Dodd. Let him be. Don't worry about Tim Dodd. Let him be. Jesse James, look, I'm not. I don't like to throw slander towards people, but how old is that man? And he had a meltdown out there on Twitter, just for clicks. He had a meltdown out there on Twitter just for clicks, and I bet you that meltdown was that meltdown. You know what that meltdown caused? And I bet you that's what happened. You know, the showcase that happened on Sunday. You know, that was super secret for Microsoft. They didn't even let people, jump in and have fun. I bet you that meltdown probably did some damage. And Microsoft said, we're not going to have a fan fest this year. We're going to keep it nice and clean, simple, That's probably the Tim Dog effect. So again, why am I? And Jesse, I keep telling you guys this. Stop listening to all the negative stuff out there. Remember what I said yesterday, and I came loud and clear about it, and I keep on telling you guys about it? Loud and clear. Wait for the company to speak. Whatever those guys are saying out there, let them say whatever the fuck they want. They can say whatever the fuck. I mean, yesterday I read an article that I was laughing my butt off. They were saying, whoa, Microsoft is starting to look good. I'm like, Microsoft's starting to look good. Wait, what? I read that and I was like, nah, that's embarrassing. I'm sorry. You call yourself an Xbox guy and you say Microsoft is looking good now? Seriously? After they announced the new hardware, now it's looking good? And watch, the new hardware comes out. They're going to try to find that negative. They will, because the negative is what wins for the what now, chat? Say it with me. The money. I mean, hell, I bet you when they find something negative out there, they come out singing the Shane O'Mac song. Money, dollar, and they start doing that swing, Yeah, I'm going to get some money in here for negative clicks. That's what they do. Seriously. Tim said he wouldn't do the console war stuff yet. Look what he's doing with me. With the latest Xbox news, dude, can't let it go acting like a bitter ex. Exactly. That's why you guys got to put that man aside and just ignore his stuff. Follow people that make this fun. Follow people that make this interesting. Follow people that seriously gives love to gaming instead of slandering gaming. Because I'll tell you what, something, chat. This is why we're right now where we're at, because this console war effect, right? This console war effect is causing companies to shut down studios, to leave the gaming industry, to do all this shit because everybody's focused on the war. I'm being as honest as I can be. It's killing it. This war thing is killing. We're killing our own games without even noticing it. I'm being honest as I can be. Sony investors are nervous about the PlayStation brand and are looking at Xbox and Nintendo to invest. Wow. Damn. When Bungie, I mean, they're not Sony. The investors right now are asking questions, and yet Sony does deliver on some things, right? But if they keep on going this hill, because for example, we just saw something that happened. And the thing is, it's gonna take a while for Xbox to get these fans to jump over it. It will take a while. It's gonna take a while, but trust me, they're going to start jumping because at the end of the day, it's like what I say. We will start talking. We will tell people, oh man, what are you doing over there? I mean, come over here. Dude, we got this, we got that, we got Play Anywhere. You buy your game once and that's it. You can play it on your PC and all that stuff, man. Not only that, we also got PlayStation, we got PlayStation games on here. Unless if they go ahead and block them, I don't know, because hell, I'm in a position, like I said, I'm in a never say never thing, right? Because I don't know what will happen. But at the end of the day, though, if they're there, cool. If they're not, cool too. Because I'm playing Steam games on my Xbox, and just with Counter Strike alone, like I say, man, man, Counter Strike alone, man, that thing is gonna ooh on Xbox. Oh baby, man, Counter Strike alone. Oh man, we're gonna see a lot of people jump into that Counter Strike game. Yep, that comes back to Xbox. Gonna be spicy. It will. So let's keep going. You convinced me, Louis, and I agree. You said that is not getting acquired if they're not doing well. Ah, it's the truth. I mean, look, Capcom came out and said it. We don't need to be picked up. We're doing fine. Capcom is doing really good. They're really racking up the money. Hit after hit, man. What I mean hit after hit, they're making major stuff. I mean, look at Dragon's Dogma. They brought out a shit ton of money. Fuck, they're doing so well. And shout out to the 45 people here in the show. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. And also hit that bell. Go for it. Yes, sir. Let's go. Point is fewer Xbox. They wouldn't talk about it too much. They fear Xbox. Nah. Do you know why they talk about it, Jesse James? Because they got nothing to do. Because I got a question. I mean, hell, sometimes I go out there on Twitter and have it's like one day I go out there and have a little bit of fun. But at the end of the day, though, right? Trolling, like, what am I gonna gain from this? What? So Twitter could give me 1 million. What is it? 1 million views or 1 million whatevers. I mean, why do I need 2 million in order to start making money out there on Twitter, stuff like that? But why do I have to be like so negative about it? Why don't I just bring up the positive? Why don't we talk positive about gaming? So you know what I've done? Instead of going out there on Twitter, because Twitter's just too much toxicity over there, I'm doing right here on my channel. I'm trying to bring the positive into gaming, trying to get people happy, try to get people psyched, try to get people, and hell, if there's a problem, try to get people out there and say, hey, let's go fight this, let's go fight this. That's what I try to do. Snooky Jackson, good morning, Crazy Louie. How are you doing, Snooky? Hope you're having a beautiful day. Target Lock. Oh, my other adopted pony. How are you doing, man? What's up, man? Target Lock, it's been a while. How you doing? I don't know. But Target Lock, man, I'm with you there, man. Because that game was badly optimized on PlayStation. I'm with you there. I want to see how it's going to look. It's going to be interesting, though. The new argument now is the next Xbox is a PC, not a console. You think that's true? I mean, I got a question for you. What's wrong with that? Let them say whatever they want. Connor said with the controller, laugh aloud. Snappy Snapfire, bro. Bro, remember one thing, Snappy Snapfire, you can put a keyboard and a mouse to your Xbox. Just remember that. And it's true. There is a keyboard and a mouse for an Xbox. I think it's wireless or something you can use, but you can plug in your keyboard and your Xbox and play games. You don't need a controller, so remember that. But imagine that, though. Imagine Counter-Strike on that. Oh, my God. Counter Strike, man. I played that, man, back in that when that game came out, 1998. 1998, man. I remember I bought those Half Life boxes. Remember when you bought Half Life? It came with Counter Strike. It came with so many games, man. I played the hell out of Counter Strike. I had so much fun, man. I had so much fun. I had so much fun. Yeah. When Bungie does stupid, it's Sony's fault. When Activision is trash, it's Xbox fault. I want nothing about those excuses. They are independent. Oh man, Lou, you convinced me, and I agree that yep, 100%. Let me see now. I feel like Marathon will be canceled. Sony's just saving face and delaying it for now. Oh, I hope not. I hope not. I hope they get to deliver, and I hope that the game does well. Seriously, I don't want because if that game shuts down, then it might come around and Sony might say, "Hey, Bungie, we're shutting you down," and do not, we do not want Bungie to shut. Oh my God, can you guys imagine a world without Bungie? Oh, that means the end of Destiny's coming soon. Yes, sir. What I think I can take from Sarah Bond's videos, the next gen is meant to play games like the ROG Ally X, the ROG Xbox Ally, sorry, will, but also has the ability to play Xbox console titles. Yep, that's the truth. The investors want to the profit margins to get bigger. They get a crumb of it from the revenue. Yep, that's all they care about. I mean, investors all they care about is money. And to be honest, though, Sony did bring up some money. I mean, they did pretty well. They bring up some money in there, so investors were pretty happy. But the problem is not that. The problem is that right now, like I say though, these companies are looking for money. They are. That's why they decided to port their games up to PC because if they didn't do it this generation, if PlayStation did not start porting those games to PC, financially they would have been in trouble with COVID, right? Because remember, guys, when PlayStation launched, right, they had the console that we're not making any money on it. They said it, we're not making any money on the console now. Then they refreshed the console, changed some things, trying to make money on it, right? But it took them a year. But after that, they made some games, which they sold some pretty good copies. But at the end, though, when we saw what we saw on how much money it is for, like, for example, Spider-Man 2 to make, they had to sell 7.2 million copies in order to break even. I was like, oh shit, this is interesting. So how can Sony survive? Trying to get people to buy 7.2 million copies. And after that, because the point is the 7.2 million is to break even. Then after that is when they start making profit. That's the whole point. So we then right there figured out that Spider-Man cost $502 million in total. So like I always tell you guys, these games nowadays are avatar budgets. And by having these games on just one console sitting there, especially from Microsoft and Sony, I mean, shit, you got to find ways to bring in money. For example, putting it on Steam, putting it on other storefronts to bring in that money. So if Sony did not start putting those games on PC, whoo, man, it was not going to look pretty for them. It wasn't. I mean, as honest as I can be. But let's bring it in. Yeah, Target Log is my other. Hey, Target Log is my other adopted pony. Yep. If a company isn't to grow and it doesn't pay some crazy dividend, and the growth is the only way forward in your investment, make you think. Remember when the purpose of shares was to get a dividend, a share of the profits? Imagine you could keep investors happy by the original intent of shares. Laugh out loud. Jesus. Let me see. 1 billion. I got so excited. I put so many zeros. My cousin has a Series S and wanted to pre-order it, but I stopped him and doing it won't be, and from doing it as he won't get a refund. Huh? Microsoft will refund your money right away. That's not true. MS said, powered up Xbox with freedom on PC. The only means freedom of a PC gaming doesn't mean you can install Photoshop on the next Xbox. Laugh. He was excited for the game finally coming to his console. I'm praying for him, and if he decides not to listen to me. Oh, okay. 10 gigabytes of RAM is, with 10 gigabytes of RAM, I mean, we're playing Call of Duty. We're playing pretty much, what is it? With those 10 gigabytes of RAM, I mean, literally, we're playing every game that there is out there. I have not seen one game say, "Oh, we're not putting it in the Series S." I've not seen that one game come out, but okay. Wouldn't be shocked if you could install Windows 11 on your ROG Ally X, though. I think it does have Windows 11, though. All that information is correct. Your cousin can get a refund. If for whatever reason the port doesn't work well on the Series S, he can get a refund. Franco not like Sony when it comes to refunds, 100%. Because with Sony, man, so I remember when I bought Persona 6 at the beginning, I just didn't like the game. I asked Sony for my refund and they said nope. They said nope. They said no. I mean, getting a refund from Sony is like, damn, it's a hassle. Huh. At Microsoft, I can just say, nah, I didn't like the game, they refund you right away. They give you at least like one refund if you did not like the game or something like that. I think you do. But hell, well, but here's the thing though. If I remember correctly about the pre-orders, because Target you this is the situation. You need to get an Xbox to understand. But what I think about pre-orders is they charge you when the game gets close, but you can cancel your pre-order. I think didn't they have that for K? I recently done a refund myself as the latest DLC for Division 2 wouldn't share to other accounts on my console. Even though I played some of it, I got my refund no problem. See? I mean, that's weird. Microsoft won't give refunds when the port turns out to be bad on August 20th, as if even the problem won't be widespread, so they will be easily able to get away with it. Wow. You are throwing some slander here that I cannot believe. I mean, Target Lock, man, Target Lock, I want to buy you an Xbox one day. I don't know why you hate it so much. Yes, money gets taken here when it's released. Yeah, so he can cancel his pre-order. But okay, I think you can get a refund for pre-order for today and then releasing. I mean, when it gets close, I think they really do charge you for it. I think that's how it was. I mean, I remember. I remember I read that somewhere out there. So if he wants to cancel it, let him cancel. If not, let him play his game. There you go. Gio Walker says, yes, you can cancel the pre-order before you get charged. But yeah, Target Log is just trying to bring in some hate. I don't understand why you're bringing hate about Black Myth. Are you mad that the PlayStation is on fire on on the thing? You don't understand what the whole point was it on fire because Marathon gets delayed. And now, since you're bringing that up, now let's go into the next topic because this one is fire. Yes, sir. Let's get this one because hell, this is interesting. Oh, sorry about that. Let's bring it into subject because hell, you want to bring the heat? Well, Lou's gonna bring some more heat towards you. Here you go. Beat Saber supports is ending on PSVR and PSVR2. Damn. Speaking of not having support, the PlayStation versions won't get any new songs and multiplayer features are going away in January. In the end of the line for Beat Saber on PSVR, it's the end of the line for Beat Saber on PSVR and PSVR2. While you're still being able to buy and play the base game on both platforms, as well as any songs and music packs that were released before today, June 18, Beat Games is winding down support for those versions. They won't get any new songs or music pack. As such, the final song that became available for Beat Saber on PSVR and PSVR2 was Lady Gaga's Abracadabra. Moreover, the PlayStation version of Beat Saber will lose their multiplayer features on January 21 next year. Began say it will still provide customer support to players on those platforms. As we look into the future and plans to the next big leap for Beat Saber, we have made a decision to no longer release updates for PS4 and PS5 starting in January 2025. Beat Games wrote in a statement X and its website. Our passion for VR remains unwavering. We are excited about the possibilities that lie ahead and what we can bring to Beat Saber fans who have been on the journey over the past 7 years. This change doesn't impact the Steam VR version of Beat Saber. New songs, music packs, features are still coming to Beat Saber on Steam and MetaQuest platforms. Wow. Meta bought Beat Games back in 2019. In effect, the company is ceasing Beat Saber development on platforms that do not support its own headsets. Wow. Damn. It's more likely that Meta and Beat Games are ending their efforts on PlayStation versions of Beat Saber because they're no longer seeing enough of a return investment. Though ending multiplayer support is an odd move. By all accounts, MetaQuest headsets have far outsold PSVR 2 units. Damn. It could be argued that Sony hasn't fully gotten behind its own platform. By my count, there are fewer than 2 dozen PSVR2 exclusive games. The most recent State of Play Steam featured the only one non-exclusive game for the platform, Thief VR Legacy of the Shadow. So it's maybe not surprising that Meta is pulling the plug on Beat Saber on PlayStation VR's headsets. It's still a shame though, as Beat Saber arguably remains one of the best VR games around, and maybe even the killer VR app. At this point, it might be best for PSVR2 owners who are capable enough PC and want more Beat Saber songs to pick up a PC adapter and play the game on that platform. After all, Beat Saber is moddable on PC and MetaQuest, and there are thousands of custom song maps available. Yes, sir. Beat Saber just ended the support for PS1, PSVR, and PSVR2. Shit. I mean, that PSVR2 has been a hassle. It's been a hassle. It's been a hassle, guys. I mean, those guys with that PSVR, I don't know why Sony has not. I mean, they stopped production, but I'm waiting for that day for PlayStation to come by and just say, we're done with PSVR 2. I think they're not so well. Let's get it out the way. I mean, hell, they're not even giving that much support. They stopped production. When was it? Last year? I think they announced they stopped production. That thing was literally stopped. Now, has it been canceled? I don't know yet, but we're going to have to wait and see, though. Hmm. You won't be able to do that. MSG released Black Myth as gameplay, and also its target frame rate fidelity. It was a point of controversy to begin with. But target lock. Here's the question, though. I mean, and I'm being honest with you about this one. I don't know why you're fighting the Series S over a situation that you guys had a problem over there in PlayStation. I mean, bro, come on. PlayStation was running at 720. And listen, this is Lou talking, right? This is Lou talking right now. This is Lou talking and being as honest as he can be. If the dev on a PS5 console that we know how games run got that game running at 720, then the problem is the developer, not the console. So that's it. So if it runs horrible on the Series S, it's a developer problem. It's not the console problem. So stop blaming the console for this, because we've seen what the Series S can do, and it can run 1080p, 60 FPS perfectly. 1080p, 60 FPS, it can run it on the sweet spot. It can run it. Like majority of the gamers play nowadays, it's probably 2K tops. Not even for. I'm being as honest as I can be. Because hell, I don't understand why you guys like to destroy the Series S. Because without point, though, you guys don't have any arguments. Because 90, like I said, if there was 1,000 games out there and 600 games were having problems on the Series S, then I blame the console. But if 990 games are running perfectly fine on the console and 10 are having issues, then the developers have to work to get it in there. So stop blaming the Series S. And thank you, 4K. Good right there. Good shot, too. Jesus. I mean, he's complaining about refunds, too. Or Microsoft, we all know that refunds are the best over there in Microsoft. God damn, he got in heat. Yep, he's just a troll. Yes, sir. We had a great time with the PSVR. When I decided to upgrade, we'll get the MetaQuest 3 most likely. Yep. I mean, it's like what I was saying, though. I mean, Sony went out. Wow, damn. Shout out to the 51 people here on the show. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. And also hit that bell. He can be quiet for 5 minutes and think about his actions. Damn. Okay, I don't know why he's coming in here throwing that slander. It wasn't promised to run fine, Louis. What do you mean it wasn't promised to run fine? You're talking about Black Myth? Yeah, I mean, the game came out. And to be honest, though, I mean, I gotta be honest, though. If you're gonna, I've seen the game. I've seen gameplay of the game, and it's beautiful. I can't say that game is ugly. It's ugly looking, you know. Who plays on the Series S anyways? I mean, there's a lot of people that do play on the Series S. Manny del Real. Oh, Manny del Real. Oh, you speak Spanish, Manny? What's up, Manny? How you doing? Good morning to you, sir. Welcome to the show, man. Welcome to the show. Yeah, I mean, there's some people out there playing on the Series S. You know? Wow, 54 people here today. Jesus. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Also hit that bell. Wow, it's amazing. But at the end, though, right? Like I'm saying, though, why do we have to slander the Series S? That's not even an argument today. I mean, not, like I said, 900 and if there was 1,000 games, again, si hablo, ah, qué bueno, hermano, yo soy dominicano, mano, ¿cómo estás, hermano? So, like I was saying, right? If there was 1,000 games and 600 of the games were having a problem with the Series S, then I blame the Series S. But if 990 games were perfectly fine in the Series S, then we don't have a problem. Explain to you about Marathon. So what was happening with Marathon is, Manny de Real, is that Marathon has been delayed indefinitely. We do not know when it's coming out. And we were talking about what should they do. Are they making the right step by delaying it? Or what's going to happen to it? Because when the game got some criticism, they decided to delay. That's like me saying, why would it matter if people play games as long as they play? That's what I say, though. I mean, what does it matter? I don't understand why they got. He came in here, tried to slander the Series S, try to destroy the Series S. Like, I want to see how it runs. I said, yeah, I want to see how it runs because it's interesting. Because on the regular PS5, it was running at 720. I mean, I want to know how it runs. It's going to be interesting to see. Because that developer, man, ooh, man, that dev, man, oof, really had issues to get that game running good on the PS5, just on the PS5 itself. But we all know it's a dev situation, 100%. But either way, though, the game looks beautiful. It's a phenomenal, beauty-looking game. How? But yeah, but we're talking about Marathon on how it's got delayed indefinitely. That people did not like it, gave it negative talks about it. I haven't played it, so I can't judge the game because I don't judge games until I play them. Once I play them, I give it my 2 cents. But the day I played it, like I said, if it comes up with a free beta, I will hop on it and play it and give you guys my thoughts about Marathon. But at the end of the day, though, right? They delayed it, so we don't know what's coming out because of the feedback they got. And yeah. Ooh, look who's in the building. The awesome, the beautiful Sappho. How you doing, Sappho? Good morning to you. How you doing? People are going to play whatever they want, however they want. They want whenever they want. It's called freedom of choice, yes. And I'll be honest with you, for me, it's not about Destiny 2. Man, no, it's not about Destiny 2 because Destiny 2 is on a stopping point right now, which it sucks. I mean, I wish Destiny 2 was not in the stopping point because Destiny 2 is actually one of their best games out there. I mean, people are actually rooting for Destiny 3, but they decided to make Marathon, and the clicks on Marathon have not been too good. But at the end, though, like I said, I can't judge it. I can't be saying, "Oh, the game sucks. It's horrible," because I haven't played it. So when I play it, I'll give you all my 2 cents. But at the end, I was just talking to the chat about it, saying, "What do you think? What should happen? Where should it go? What should come back to it?" It's interesting. It's interesting. It's interesting. Interesting conversation. Let me see. PlayStation did the right thing delaying it. From the footage I saw, it didn't grab me like previous games they have made over the years. Yeah, I think they did too. Like I said, I think they did do. They did too. I think if they delay it, it's for a good reason. Now the question is, will it come out? We don't know. Would it be another Concord 2.0? We don't know until they release it. Once they release it, we'll see what happens. Let's see what happens. The S was supposed to run games like the X, just not 4K. Now the X isn't tied to it. It's actually getting two modes. It's supposed to have a developer choice to make Starfield at 30. Oh, you're talking about Todd Howard. Yeah, that was a weird thing. Like Todd Howard came out and he was like, "Yeah, it's my choice to make the game at 30 FPS on the Xbox," but then he delivers 60 FPS at 2K. Was it? It was running 2K on the Series X. Yeah, it was kind of weird though. That was something weird. Yeah, we're like, why did he come out and say that? And then all of a sudden now we're getting 60 FPS. I mean, that's weird. I rewinded. I disagree. Why don't you want to people to know about and how it will play? They are paying before buying it. PlayStation pumps out good quality games, so if they hold it, it's for a reason. Yeah, it's for a reason. Yeah, it's for a reason. I rewinded. I disagree. Why don't you want people to know about what and how it will play? They are paying before buying it. Oh, I don't know because Master Better. The question is, right, because I have not seen Black Myth how it runs on the Series S. I said it's interesting to see how it's going to run. But, I got to wait. I said it's interesting to see. I can't tell them like, oh man, it's running horrible on the Series S. I haven't seen it. So how can I know? because the game is not released on the Series S. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for it. Hold on, give me a second. Let me write something because if I pick up this phone call, it's going to be 3 hours long right there. Hold on. So yeah. So the amount of money Sony spent on the acquisition of Bungie was a waste of money. Yeah, I mean, like I was saying, it would have been better if they would have spent it on buying what's it called? Uh hmm. They should have bought the Helldiver Studio. They should have bought the Helldiver Studio. That would have been a perfect buy. Freddy Fox, because they were able to update it to later 60 FPS in more time. That's not where it's fact. But I get it out. I get it. But I get it. Out of time, Tower chose 30 FPS. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Freddy Fox. It was kind of a weird thing because I'm saying like he comes out and it's like, no, no, no. I chose to run it at 30. It's perfect. And all this stuff. I'm like, okay, we accepted it. We're like, okay, this game's gonna run at 30. It's perfect, beautiful. And then, like, there was feedback about the 60, right? And people on PC were waiting for the update. They had a little hassle to get it to run on 60, but they did get it to run on 60. And now Xbox came by and said, okay, let's try to get it on 60. And they did. So I was like, what went on here? That's what I'm saying, though. It was kind of weird how he came out and said it. And then all of a sudden we have it at 60. But at the end, though, it's nothing bad to it. I'm just saying it's weird. Ray, oh, man, chat is on fire today. Jesus. Right, the next Xbox should have no issue with 60 FPS games at 4K. Now, 120 FPS might still struggle. Rayoid, I hope. Please, Lord. Because I'm getting tired of seeing on the box, and I'm being serious. This goes on both sides. I'm getting tired of seeing on the box, oh yeah, 4K 60, 4K 60, 4K 120. I'm getting tired of seeing that. I just want it to be standard, finally, that it's 4K 60. That's all I care for. I don't care about anything else. They can go 120. They can go anywhere else, Way to go. People should get clarity about their purchase considering all their prior debates surrounding the games being able to run on it. Hey, it's their money. If they want to go in and buy it, that's their problem. I mean, what can I say? I can't. If they want to go in and buy it, they bought it. I haven't bought it yet. I'm waiting to buy it. I haven't bought it yet. I'm waiting. I wanted to see if the game is going to be fully optimized well and everything before I buy it because, hell, that's how I think. I'm waiting for it to be released. Now, if you pre-ordered it earlier because you got a Series S and because you really want to play it and knowing the situation of the game, then hell, because let me tell you something, Target Locked, it's everywhere, 30 FPS was a good choice. Yeah, it was. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I played Starfield in 30 FPS. I had fun. When the 60 came out, I was like, wow, looks good. And I was happy they did. And more games giving the X owners that they should have gotten in the first place. Dark knew this, which led him to jump to PC, so the S is a lie. I mean, the S is the machine, like I said, that if you have a 1080p TV, why am I going to tell you go buy a Series X? Just get a Series S if you got a 1080p TV. Now, if you have, like for me, I have an LG C2. If you got an LG OLED TV that can have HDMI 2.1 and all this stuff, HDR goes up to 4K and all that stuff, then hell, go get yourself a Series X. I'm being honest. On MS Store, Blackman is running 60 FPS plus. It also is for the Series S. I think it should be more precise. Bro, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's going to run 60 FPS. We have to wait till the game releases in order for it to see if it actually runs at 60 FPS. We got to wait. So we got to wait. That's all I can say about it. Sony's on a roll with quality games. Laugh out loud funny. Man, Freddy Fox, let's cross fingers. Jacob Novak, hi Louis, hot take. What's up? Good morning to you, brother. If Sony successfully gets WB, maybe it could be good for if handily corrected. But what worries me is that Sony wants to hold HBO Max. Let's wait. Let's see if they actually buy it, Jacob. I mean, the other day they were trying to buy what's it called, Paramount, and they didn't buy it. So they tried to buy Paramount. They tried to buy Kodokawa. Was it Kodokawa? Did I say right? Kodokawa, right? They tried to buy Kodokawa. Didn't happen. So yeah, I mean, let's wait, man. Let's wait. Let's not get all freaked out and scared. This is all rumor talk. We gotta wait. Manny de Real, Sony owns all the anime. They pretty much own it. Those guys are top of the line with the anime. And what he means by the monopoly is he's talking about the whole Sony Pictures, only the anime and all that shit. Literally, Sony owns all the anime right now. But listen, Manny, I mean, fuck. That's why, Manny, in this channel, right? In this channel, I keep saying this. I don't want no company to disappear. Because at the end of the day, if one company disappears, then we are going to be in trouble. Original comment: I don't understand why Sony believes buying other studios going to somehow fix their issues. Their problems are internal. Yeah, they gotta. I mean, seriously, I always said this. Jim Ryan made a mess in there, man. They were doing so well. The PlayStation 4 era, you got to give it credit. I mean, you cannot. I cannot go out there and be like, "Oh, PlayStation 4 era." No, no, no. You got to give them credit. They were delivering great games, man. It was a fun console to have. Now this generation, I even say it. My PlayStation has been off since the Concord beta. I haven't turned it on. There's like nothing for me to say, oh, let me turn back on my PlayStation like it did back in last generation. It was beautiful. Last generation was fantastic. They really had great stuff coming out. Great stuff. They really nailed it with the great stuff. Nowadays, it's like, why am I going to turn it on for? Play what? Because if you're done with Spider-Man, God of War, and all those games, what else is there? It's clear. Because what? The Xbox games? Well, I got Xbox. I got Game Pass. They're on there. I'm playing them. I'm having fun. Beautiful games right there, too. Zed, what's up, Zed? Good morning to you, Zed. How are you doing, man? Welcome to the show. I missed the PS. Oh, who doesn't, man? Oh, Manny, man. Let me tell you something, Manny. Let me tell you something. I miss it. But not that much, though. Because I got one. And it works, too. So, yeah. I miss it too, man. I miss it too. Those eras were awesome, man. I miss it. I miss it. It was good stuff. It was good stuff. But at the end of the day, though, right? It's like I was saying, though, chat. I mean, hell, they promised Louis and Angels get 60 FPS. Final Fantasy ain't 60 on the S. Microsoft quietly dropped the priority, and not a single Xbox fan didn't say a word. Well, I mean, if something's happening, let's go out there and fight this. I mean, they got to deliver on the 60, man. They got to deliver on the 60. They got to. Socom US. Oh man. Oh, don't bring that up, man. Oh my God. Manny de Real. No, that's actually not the first online shooter though. The first online shooter was many other shooters. Because even Quake, before Socom came released, even Quake was online. I don't know if you ever played Quake on PC. Oh my God, Quake was beautiful. Oof. Yep. When it comes to first party games, I didn't regret my purchase one bit with the PS4, but PS5 different story. I'm with you there, man. I'm with you there. It's clear. It's clear. It's clear. We get a lineup of games every 2 weeks on Game Pass. Life is good over here on the Xbox ecosystem, 100%. Yes, it is. It's beautiful. That's why I love Xbox. I mean, hell, it's the best thing on in the world right now. But on console, let's go see. Hold on. I think it was America's. Let me go check. First online shooter on console. Let's go look for that information. Let me see. That's weird. That's the first online shooter on console. The first online first person. No. Well, they said the first online shooter was Quake 3, but how can it be Quake 3 though? Kind of weird because I know there was, we had. I even have it. I have the modem around here. I even have the PS2 modem around here. I have it around here. And I remember I did play SOCOM online. I remember played there was another army game. I forgot the name of it. That was real popular on PlayStation. It was really good. I think it was America's Army. I don't know if it was America's Army. I don't remember the name. But it was so much fun online. But that's kind of weird though. Why are they saying that's Quake 3 though? Well, let's see now. It says, and yeah, this is all mixed up though. Because look, it says here that what was the first shooter game on console? Oh, okay, never mind. The Dreamcast, the Sega led the charge in the Dreamcast, but I don't agree with you right there because at the end of the day, though, the first shooter, I mean, hell, PlayStation had that modem thing. It was kind of hard to get online, but yeah, you play shooters online with the PlayStation 2. You had to get the adapter stuff like that. So yeah, this is kind of a weird thing, but I don't know which one's the first one though. You got to really dig into that one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sony, SOCOM, Combined Assault, the best game ever. Yep. SOCOM may have beaten Xbox Live launch by a few months. I think that is true. SOCOM was good, man. Listen, I was so sad that they took SOCOM away, man. So good, man. And they should right now. We need a SOCOM. We need one. We need one. It's time to bring a SOCOM. I even said this. It's time to even bring Rainbow Six to the way it was. Yeah, Quake 3. Yeah, that was a thing. It was a thing, man. Ooh wee. Man, Target Lock. They think that was a real smack, but okay. All right. I bought a PS4 Persona because I was missing out. Yeah. And it's like what I say, though. I mean, this is why in my thumbnail it says that Sony's on fire because hell, damn, look at everything that's happening. Louis, Sony is near monopoly in Japan, and if Kodakai was bought, they would have been a monopoly in anime, but Xbox actually is a monopoly scale. Xbox is actually in the monopoly scale of only a 12%. I mean, but here's the thing though. Let me tell you something, right? When the ABK deal happened, right? A key factor you can never forget that I always say Sony did a good job was is to get these regulators like saying, hey, let me take a look at this, right? Because at the end of the day, let's say if Sony didn't go out there and fight this battle, which they lost, I know that, but if Sony didn't go out there and fight this battle the way they did, right, then these regulators would have let probably Microsoft purchase Activision Blizz. Probably Call of Duty would have been exclusive to their Xbox. I mean, I'm giving you theories out there. It could have probably been, but for me, like I said, on the business side of things, it would be a big mistake because they would lose a lot of customers and they got to keep those customers. But in the end, though, I'm giving you all theories, right? That what would happen if the regulators didn't face them and nothing like that, then yes, it would have been a big problem because after they purchased Activision Blizzard, they would have said, okay, let's go see if we can purchase another company and try to keep this thing exclusive over here because they already bought Bethesda for 7.5 million, right? I mean, billion, 7.5 billion. And then they went out there and bought Activision Blizz. So that they're actually telling you that they have the spending money to go out there and buy anything they want. So it's a good thing at the end of the day. I'm glad one company owns most of the anime. It means one subscription, one place. It was split across platforms, replaying. But yeah, but here's the thing about one thing, funny stuttering. The problem is with that one company can choose the price of where you want to subscribe to. So let's say if they say, okay, now since we own everything, let's charge you $50 a month. Are you gonna be happy paying $50 a month? Shit, I wouldn't be happy paying $50 a month for a subscription. I mean, especially for my money converting into it. Man, wow, we got 56 people here on the show. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button and also hit that bell. Sony's influence is somewhat limited. Yeah, but Sony's influence was the thing that triggered them to go in there and fight this. Because basically this FTC and CMA arguments were from Sony, which was kind of funny. They just got some arguments from Sony due to their own lack of understanding the industry they regulated. Yep, that's it. Yeah, you're right. 100%. The fact is that Phil actually considered having COC only on Xbox first. That's been revealed. There you go. See? There you go. So at the end of the day, it's like what I said, it got the regulators to say, hey, yo, because listen, it's always fun to say companies go out there, get everything. Yeah, go ahead, get everything. Let's root for this. But at the end, we got another problem. They go out there and buy this, right? They buy every freaking studio out there. They buy everything. They have it on their pockets. We're the owners of all this stuff. And then they say, okay, well, release the game. Oh, it sucked. You're shut down. Oh, you suck. Get shut down. Oh, kind of like what EA is doing. I mean, look how many studios EA has shut down. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. Sony has gone into third-party deal frenzy after the ABK deal acquisition. 2023-2024 was filled with third-party deals on PlayStation. Yep. They have. Because listen, and that's a practice that has been going on for years. Like people Some people right now are catching up to it, but I always tell guys this: watch this documentary. Seriously, sit down and watch it. Right? Watch the Sega versus Super Nintendo era. Watch them both, and that was a documentary called Console Wars. So you guys watch and you guys will know that that practice was even going on back in the day. And Nintendo, I mean, if PlayStation is greedy, Nintendo was worse. Nintendo, I'm gonna throw the slander because it's out there. Don't come and sue me. That's what the Sega person said on the documentary. So if you're gonna sue, go sue her because I gotta protect myself from Nintendo. I don't want them knocking on my door. But yeah, they said that Nintendo even turned. I mean, even told third party devs. They said if you put the game on Sega, you're not bringing the game on Nintendo. I was like, damn, Nintendo was rough with those guys. They were rough. Nintendo was ruthless back in the day, ruthless as hell, ruthless. Finding the deal cost Sony 20 million between. That was a huge mistake. Of all the problems came out, yep, that was a huge mistake on them. It cost them a lot of money. Yep. These their money has superiority causes everything. Yep. What am I talking about, Louis? Nah, what I'm talking about is the whole deal situation, and I was talking about where was I now? Kind of got lost now. Oh, I was talking about the documentary. Yeah, Nintendo was a big bully back then. Yes, they were. I'm talking about documentary because Safo brought up the situation about third party. You know how Sony money has third parties. I said this thing was happening since the Nintendo versus Sega thing. That's been happening since back then. You got to watch the documentary. It's called Console Wars in order to understand why Sony money has these games. Nintendo still ruthless in their own right. Yep. I mean, they're still kicking now. You gotta be nice to Nintendo. Now you gotta say, hey Nintendo, you gotta grab the console. I mean, if they come knocking in my channel right now and say you're talking bad about Nintendo, it's like, no, 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 I love you. I mean, you literally gotta hug that console and be like, no, Nintendo, I love you. Cause hell, they come knocking at your door, man, and be like, here's some papers. Just keep talking bad about us. Oh shit, I don't want to go into court with Nintendo. Hell no, they always win. They're ruthless out there. They're the Mike Tysons of the court. Like Manny guy says. Oh, that was your game? I have it. Manny, I have that game. I have it. I have it. I have it. I have the cartridge. I have it. It's saved in the box. I have it. Nice and neat. Saved. Wrapped up in plastic so that way you know. Save and neat. Gabe Newell is the only saint in the industry. I wouldn't say that. Corporates are never saints. Nintendo used to be a car company, right? Yeah, back in the woo. Nintendo was a car company since the 1800s. Then they went into video games, which was a good move, and that's how they get super rich. Damn. That's how it was, guys. I mean, that's how it was, and that's what happens. Shit happens. Yep. Forget the name was on my homie had the PS. Oh man, Savior TS, what's up, Savior? How you doing, man? Sorry, I'm just checking out your message. Pick on the other badass. You can play the music tracks on Xbox, the military game. I put the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Forgot the name was though. My homie had the PS. I had the Xbox. What an era it was. Best 2007 OG Halo, man. Good thing, good thing. What's up, Halo? What's up, Saber TX, man? Make sure to sub into the channel, man. I just saw your message, man. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, man. Thank you for coming by. Make sure to sub here. Yeah, I gotta pay attention to Twitch too. I mean, hell, there's two things. Let me bring up the Twitch out there so I can see if people type into it. All right, there you go. Bringing it out. Perfect. And put this window right here so that way I can see both sides of the thing. I keep. Oh my god. Yeah, Gabe Newell is the only saint is being too pro consumer and Epic can't compete. I mean, bro, shit. It's that's the thing though. Nowadays we're looking for pro consumers now. I mean, we're looking for that. And Microsoft with a new console, if it does come out with everything that it's saying, if it does come out with Steam, if it come out with everything, oh Ray in the building, Judge Ray, what's up, Ray? How you doing, man? How you doing, Ray? How you been, bro? How you been? Hope you're doing good. Gabe Newell's the only sin, but yeah, like nowadays we gotta look for that. Yep, there you go. The thing was funny stuttering. Why wasn't the console war so dramatic back when it was just Nintendo and PlayStation? It feels like we were more focused on the games, not constant drama or fan fights. Well, the thing was that back in the day, funny stuttering, that remember when you were in school, right? We went to school and we were like, yeah, But the wars was which one is cooler? Was it Mario? Was it Sonic? And then we started talking about blast processing, not knowing what the hell blast processing was. I mean, hell, we didn't even know what blast processing was, and everybody was like, it was the commercials though. The commercials was the one that led us into this console wars because when you saw a Sega commercial, you were like, whoa, this is cool, man. Hell, bro, Sega even got me to buy a Sega CD and the 32X, and I don't remember what the hell. I mean, I got my Sega to become the ultimate prime in gaming because Sega had so many add-ons that hell. And you know what sucks about the add-ons? The fucking brick. I hate that brick. What I mean by the brick is this thing. This thing right here. It was bigger than this thing. At least you can use it for a weapon, though. But man, back in the day when you got into fights, I grabbed the brick and said, "Okay, you want to bring it? I'm taking up my brick, man." I grabbed that Nintendo brick. That thing was for fighting, man. Hell, that thing hit hard. Happy holiday in the States, Matrix. Happy holiday. Yes, it's a free day today. Yes, even here in Dominican, it's Corpus Christi today. Nice and free, simple and easy. But yeah, back in the day, I know how it was. But the thing is, funny stuttering. Then we have the internet. When the internet came by, people started to fight and complain. Damn, why so sick? Man, you see what I gotta deal with this chat? You see what I gotta deal with this chat? You see? You see what I gotta do with this chat? I mean, hell, look at this man. He comes by and calls me a penguin. Damn. Let me follow Xavier. Good guy. For coming by. Thank you for that, Xavier, for coming by on Twitch, man. Sorry I didn't respond because I was busy over here YouTube. It happens, but now I got two windows open. Um, I remember buying my PS1. I was 13, my first job. Oh man. Yeah. Back in the day, man. Now you guys are giving me goosebumps with the classics, man. I like going back to classics, man. Classics are fun stuff. Classics are fun stuff. But why would I make a good penguin though? Let me see. Oswald Cobblepot. Nah. I think it will work, chat. Do you think it will work, chat? I'm not even looking at myself. I can't see shit. But do you think it would work if I was the penguin? Nah, chat. It wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. I don't think it would work, me being the penguin. Nope. I don't think it would work. Yep. Oh shit! Don't get me started with the games, man. I mean, people complain about how hard games nowadays. Oh shit! Just look at Ninja Gaiden. My first console was Atari 2600. First game I played was Kung Fu. Damn. See, I told you, man. Why so? Let me see. I don't know. Let me see. I can't see. I gotta see myself. I gotta see myself on screen. I can't see shit. Help me. All right, now I'm seeing it. I'm bleed. What's the penguin's name? Oswald Cobblepot. Nah, it wouldn't work. Oh man. Oh Lord. It might work. Probably so. It probably make it work. The next Danny DeVito penguin or whatever it could be Louis. Yeah, I could probably dress up. Yeah, I could probably do it. I just won't bite someone in the nose. That was. I remember that scene when the penguin came. I was like, oh shit. I remember that as a kid. I was like, damn, that guy got ruthless. The first console I bought with my own money was the Xbox One S because it was cheap. Bring back cheap consoles. Yes, sir. I wish that comes back. I still can't pass the ladder. What? I finished that game back in the day. I remember back in the day getting a GameCube for Christmas and 3 weeks later getting a PS2 for my birthday. Damn, Matrix, you got the best out of it. You got the best out of it. You did, sir. You did. Man, that's nice. That's nice. Yep. GameCube and PS2. Nice, nice, nice. Now, like I said, though, back in the day, man, you had to go rent those movies or rent those games, man. Oh, shit. I mean, what are we talking about? We live in a beautiful gaming era right now. What are we fighting for? Remember back in the day getting a GameCube? Okay, we read that. The first console I bought, we read that. Do you remember your first game? Yes, I do. My first game was about a dude in a cemetery with a princess butt naked. That was the first game I turned on Nintendo. Ghosts and Goblins. I don't know what the hell they were doing in the cemetery, but they were butt naked. Yep. I mean, The guy was butt naked, but not the princess though. I mean, he was in his trousers, but Weird thing is, why would you be in your underpants in the cemetery? Huh. Shit. I still to this day, I can't figure that out. Why can't you? I mean, why can't you? Why did you start like? Why did you start this game in a cemetery with the princess in your boxers? What kind of beginning is that? I mean, hell, that was a weird beginning. But yes, it was Ghosts and Goblins and Nintendo, and then I went on to play Mario, Duck Hunt. Duck Hunt was meh, 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 meh. Oh my god, Duck Hunt, man, meh, meh, meh. That duck, man, that duck was annoying as hell. Meh. Oh my god, no, 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 no. My god. And sometimes you're shooting the screen, you can hit the duck. I was like, what the hell? I'm shooting at you, duck. And then you put the gun right in front of the screen, trying to shoot the damn duck, and you couldn't hit it. Like, what the hell? Oh man. Yeah, Tarnished Gamers. I think expensive consoles are here to stay, Rachie. Just hope they offer an affordable alternative like the Series S. Yeah, I agree with you. When I bought my PS1, I was too poor to afford a game memory card, so I played the demo so much I got money for a game. Damn, that's the tough things, man. The tough things. Tough things. Hey, wait a minute. That wasn't me though. Remember, I was a kid. I got my Nintendo, and in my Nintendo, I had Ghosts and Goblins and Super Mario Bros. Right? When I put on Ghosts and Goblins, because that was the thing back in the day. We looked at the box. They were like, "Wow, the art of the box was so cool. I gotta play this." So I put the game in, and the game starts with the guy in his underwear in a cemetery with the princess. Really, you know. And then you start the game, and you got your butt kicked in like 30 seconds. My first games were Combat Line and King Kong, which was Donkey Kong ripoff, and it's hard to. Damn. $200 was a lot of money in the 90s. Yo, $200 till this day is still a lot of money. Nowadays, we just look at that's $200. I mean, bro, I see people here in the chat saying, like, yeah, Sony, don't, you can throw away $100 million like if it was nothing. Pixel Slapper, my brother Pixel, man. How you doing, Pixel? What's up, Pixel? How you doing, man? It's been a while. How you doing, bro? The series that's not affordable costs 380 with the GPU power of an RX 480 4 gigabytes you can get from Facebook for 30. There you go. See? Rachie throwing in the heat right there. But weird, huh? Weird. Yeah, but don't forget that it can add ray tracing. It can also play 1080p 60. I mean, there's. But yeah, but don't forget the motherboard too. Shit, you gotta add that motherboard on there. And even though this motherboard costs like $200, $300, man, I don't understand why building a PC is so damn expensive. Damn. Every time I look at building a PC, I'm like, man, I'm building this thing. Played the PS2 more than GameCube. The GameCube was more of a family thing, but it was money maker. Hey, anyone in the family want to play some racing for $20? There you go. GameCube was beautiful, guys. It was a beautiful thing back in the day. Beautiful thing. Like it's kind of funny though how we're sitting. Look, chat. I always say this, and it's hilarious. We finished the show a long time ago, and we're sitting here just talking games, just having fun, enjoying the good time. Just having a good conversation. Just having a good conversation. And that's what matters for me, that we sit here and have good combos. I love that. I love that we have good combos and enjoy our time. I love that. I love that. I love that. That we're having good conversations. That's what matters. It's having good combos, guys. Good combos. The crazy thing about hey Spartan 661, good morning to you. So the crazy thing about gaming in the old days, you couldn't look up how to pass a mission, and now I'm part of from Metal Gear Solid. You need the input controller 1 to 2 to pass it, Louis. Yes, I remember that. Yes, I remember that. You had to go in, buy your game pros and everything. You want to know something, my nerd? How you want to laugh? Here, I'll tell you a story, right? So, here, let me go grab it real quick because it's right here. So I remember This thing. This thing. This is chat. I keep telling you, the PS1 has several versions, but this is right here, the original PS1 right here. It had three slots for the video input. It also had an AV multi output and several stuff in here, right? No, no, the AV, is it a zero? I don't remember. It has something to output to the screen, right? But yes, this is how it began. This is pretty much the first PlayStation, right? So this first PlayStation right here, because this one, I someone gave it to me for free, and I was really happy because I had the same one, and the same one kind of crashed and broke. And so I got another one for free. It kind of works not that well. I gotta fix it. I gotta find someone to fix it. But nowadays nobody fixes this stuff. It's kind of hard to find. So maybe one of these trips I'll go to the OG video game store, try to get it fixed, and probably fix it. So this console right here, this bay right here, right? The memory shot did not work on either both of them. So I got Metal Gear. I got Metal Gear. And I remember because since I live in Dominican Republic, we have a problem with power. Sometimes power goes out, right? And thank God, we had a generator to turn on the electricity. So I went up to my computer, grabbed the power supply from the computer. I had a power supply that if the power goes out, it stayed on. So I grabbed that, connected the PS1 to it and the TV. I said, if the power goes out, I get to still play games. So, right? So I sat there and I played Metal Gear for 12 hours and finished it. Can you believe that? 12 hours on a PlayStation 1 that whole day to finish Metal Gear. That's how it was back in the day. 12 hours to finish it. And now, what's wrong, Louis? The OPS one is no different to open and replace certain parts. Yeah, but here they don't fix it. I gotta take it to an OG store over there in the States for it to be fixed. I'm gonna look for one and get it to be fixed, man. I gotta get this thing fixed. And I know it still works because it turns on and I get the image on the screen, but it just is not loading anything up and not doing anything. But I know I gotta get it fixed. But yes, seriously, I remember all the hassle I went through. And also Resident Evil 2. I went and rented Resident Evil 2 for a weekend and just sat on a Saturday, finished the game because I couldn't save. Man, it was fun times, fun times. And then when I got the chance to get a working PlayStation, right? When I got a working PlayStation, I went in and played Metal Gear again and got the invisible suit and all that cool stuff that you get after you finish the game. Man, those were good times. Those were good times. All you need is a new legend onto. Okay, Farky, we gotta have to sit down and the thing is, I don't know what the problem is, right? I gotta turn it back on and find out what the problem is. Life Out of This World and Colin McRae was decent on the PlayStation X. Wow. I never turned off my PS1 because I had no memory to save and pass Metal Gear Solid. Yep. Oh my God, you went through a lot too. Oh Lord, man. I mean, dude, that's how it was being a gamer back in the day. Nowadays, console saves it itself or the cloud saves it. Man, I still got memory cards somewhere. I still do. And God forbid, if the power went out while the game was saving, oh shit, save got corrupted. Yep, same here. I can do speedruns in Resident Evil 2. I can do speedruns in Metal Gear Solid. The first Metal Gear Solid, I have it in the back of my head. I finished it so many times. I literally beat Metal Gear like in an hour and a half. That's how quick I think. I don't know how I did it, but I did it. Like the fastest time I ever done was an hour and a half. If I do it today, I gotta replay the game several times in order to get everything back. And if I do it today, I'll probably be a record holder. But man, those were the fun times back in the day. Those were the fun times, man. Just running through that shit, having some fun, man. Oh my God. My God. And I also have a Dreamcast too. It's there with my favorite game, Capcom vs. SNK Millennium Fight 2000. I still play that shit. I still do. Oh my God, Lucas in the building. Jason Max. Just remember, Xbox is number one. Hey, how you doing, brother, man? What's up? It's been a while. How you doing, man? So happy for you to come by to say this, man. Man, you see, Fark can fix this thing. Fark, I'm gonna turn on the PS1 to find out what the problem is, and if I can fix it, even the memory slots, man, I will be fun. I will be, man, happy as hell, man, just to play. Ooh, man, I got so many PS1 games I want to play. Jesus, oh my God, I even got the Legend of Dragoon to play on the PS1. Mm, 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 mm. Oh man, man, oh man, yes sir. I'm confused. Let's see now. Got Nomad sold for the Dreamcast. Simple Truth. Oh man, God. I mean, bro, I could like. I remember one day I went to Axel's channel. Right, Axel's invited me for. I think it was a Friday. He said, "Luke, come on, let's talk about OG games, man." And I remember him pulling up like I think it was 1998 or 2000. I don't remember what year it was, and I remember him pulling up all those games. Like, man, yeah, I did play that game. Yeah, I did play that game. I think the only games I didn't play was the Sega Saturn because Sega Saturns are expensive till still to this day. I want to, can't wait to grab one. But yeah, uh, guys, Rematch is on Game Pass now. Oh, it's not there. Oh no, I think it's coming in though, isn't it? Rematch is about to come soon. The Game Pass though. Louis, if you have a working PS3, all PS1 games can play on it. Wow, I do not have a working PS3. Those are hard to get. The PS3s are nearly impossible because I don't know why they're usually fried. Then David Boy concerts hit hard in the story. Wow. I remember that my PS1 didn't read games anymore, but if you flip it, somehow worked. Look, you put it upside down. Ah! Man, it's funny though. I mean, I'm reading all this stuff and I'm just laughing. I'm laughing, laughing because I sit here and I'm like, man, all the stuff we had to go through back in the day just to play a damn game, man. You got to flip it. Then, for example, I do not know why. Why the hell do the CDs get scratched all the time? They got scratched so easily. You had to buy like a CD scratching cleaner. You got to put spray on it. You got to swirl that thing like, you got to be like, in order like for it to rub around the CD to fix the CD's problems. Like, oh my god! And sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. Man, hell, man, I'm telling you, damn, man. And the cartridges. Oh my god, you got to blow in it to get the dust out. Jesus, or you had to get rubbing alcohol with a Q-tip and clean it. Dead Leopard, good morning to you, sir. Or put toothpaste on the CD, man. I'm telling you, nah. These guys complain about gaming nowadays, man. But the hassles we went through back in the day, man. Oh my god, I went through so much shit. It was terrible. Summon Suffering for the PSP Atlas needs to be revisited. Wow, you think so? But man, I'm telling you, I mean, I sit here and I just laugh at everything you guys are saying. There was a YouTuber that was playing an older game and looked for the tutorial on the screen, and there was an instruction, and oh, there is an instruction booklet. Laugh out loud. Yeah, yeah, that was something I missed from back in the day, right? I remember when you grabbed that Zelda, right? Zelda, Mario, whatever game. You open that box up, right? Look, even FIFA has one right here. And they just started to slim down, right? They started to slim down bit by bit. But yeah, you had this booklet in there. You sat there. This was your bathroom read, guys. This right here was your bathroom read. Nowadays, they don't have that. And I remember reading through the booklet. They described the bad guys. Even the Mario booklet described the bad guys. You can see the name. Peanut butter. I never heard of peanut butter. That's a new one for me. Joe Summer left on my phone predicting my conversation. Oh my god, I never heard of peanut butter. That's a new one for me. Farkay says on the PS1 there's a small screw you can run. You can turn it on the laser and bring a laser back to life, but it can also make it worse if you go the wrong way. No, I'm not, dude. No, I'm not doing that. I don't want the fucking dinner call get fire. Because then fuck you, we will actually get a PS on fire there. And then we got to take a picture, use it as a thumbnail. We don't want that to happen in real life because I don't want my house to burn down or that thing to blow up because it's old though. But yeah, I gotta open it up to see what's going on in there. I used to flip the cartridges in my fish tank and freeze it, and it worked. What? Are you serious? No, that can't be true, bro. That can't be true. Randy spreading rumors. No, that's a new one for me though. That's kind of funny, Manny. That's actually the funniest one I've heard in such a while. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. That's actually a pretty funny one right there. It's pretty funny. Pretty funny. Pretty funny, man. Peanut butter in a CD. Let me Google that up. Let me see, because maybe he's right though. I'm gonna Google that shit up right now. I mean, hell, I'm curious now. This has got to be funny though. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Where is it? So we have this right here. Let me see. Peanut butter on CDs to fix scratches. I mean, he could be onto something. Ah, shit, he's right. While some sources suggest peanut butter can temporarily help with minor CD scratches, it's not a guaranteed or long-term solution. The oils of the peanut butter may help fill in some shallow scratches, but it won't fix the deeper ones, and the residual can potentially cause issues. Oh my god! So it's true. I never heard that one. Wow, that's the funniest one I've heard, guys. That's the funniest one I've heard out of all time, man. Using peanut butter to fix CDs. Holy smokes, man. That's new. That's new. Or just flip your PS1. Just flip it down. You can buy isopropyl alcohol, preferably 90% or higher. You get to clean your PS1 and might get the laser working again. I think the laser starts to move and I think it gets stuck. Because I remember I turned this on a long time ago. I gotta return it on and see if it works. Yeah. How about car wax? Oh shit, no. You guys are pushing this too far. Car wax to fix a CD? No, 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 no. Look, I didn't know car wax worked, but I do know that there was a CD thing. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Hold on. CD scratcher picture. Let's see if we can find it. I remember that thing was. Let me see if I can. Oh, they still have that shit. They still do. Digital innovation. Skip DVD or CD. Oh, it's motorized now. Okay, but because back in the day it wasn't motorized, man. I mean, back in the day, it was like, you know how the old cars used to turn on, right? When you had to turn on the old car, you had like use a crank to crank that thing up. And shit, I remember that you had to put the CD in this thing, shut it. First you had to spray it, shut it, turn that SOB on and go spin that thing. You got to spin it. And then take the CD out. And man, I remember it had like this glossy thing and everything. I was like, oh Lord, that was crazy stuff, man. I remember I got that thing. I think it cost like $10. Now it's motorized. It still does. Digital innovation, skip DR, DVD, and CD motorized disc repair system. Oh my God, that thing still works. It takes 4 AA batteries. Ah, hell, I mean, that 4 AA batteries got to be pretty quick. But I remember the manual thing. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. No. Oh my God. The things we had to do back in the day. So much cool stuff. So much cool stuff from back in the day. So much cool stuff, man. Fun stuff, fun stuff. Like I said, nowadays these kids don't even know all the stuff we went through. Cartridges. Man, and here in Dominican, it was like, for example, to find someone to fix your console, it was nearly impossible back in the day. I mean, in the States, you always had those stores to fix them, but here, you couldn't find one. There was no one in here that didn't have a business for you to fix them. Seriously. I'm telling you it because it worked. Sometimes you forget people are funny. I had to put this in my PS1 and then flip my PS1 over the top to get it to work at the end of its life. Oh my God. My God. Man, I'm telling you, man, we went through a lot. We went through a lot, man. Chat, we went through a lot. That's what I keep on saying. Like, I don't understand why do we have to be here fighting each other when we got to talk about how much fight we put into the gaming back in the day just to play a damn game. Oh, and the worst thing, you know what was the worst thing though? When you had a neighbor that had a console and didn't want you to, and you wanted to be his friend, but he knew it was just to play games, and it made you suffer. It made you stand outside, and made you look through the window and see what he's playing. And my camera just busted. I gotta fix it. Oh crap, my camera just busted, guys. Give me 1 second. Let me unplug it. Let me replug it. Shit. Hold on, chat. 1 second. Let me plug and replug this thing. It usually does this from time to time. All right, 1 second, chat. There we go. Plug this thing in. Man, it's hot. Why is it so hot? Wow, this camera is burning hot. The screen is not hot though. All right. Hold on, chat. 1 second. I'll be back in 1 minute. I'm still here, guys. I'm still hanging out with you. I'm just waiting for the camera to get fixed. Yeah, there you go. I think it's back in Adam. Okay. Let me disable the can. Let me turn it back on. Disable can, turn it back on. Disable can, turn it back on. Uh-oh, it's not working. Oh, shoot. Oh, chat. I guess the camera's out. Ah, no, 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 no. Why is it not working? It was working. Let me go to settings. Let's see. All right, here we go. All right, so if I turn this on, no, okay. It's back, baby. I told you we're going to get it to work. Yep, there you go. We're back. We're back. We're back here again. Yes. All right, we're back. Whew. Man, that camera's burning hot. But chat, all right. Robert Marks, I'm glad Phil's putting all Xbox games on PS. Now I can rent Xbox games from GameFly from my PS Portal. Ah, wait. Hold on a second. Roberto Marks. Hold on a second. Roberto Marks. Are you friends with Cowboy? Because I only want one person that rents on GameFly, and that is Cowboy. So you've got to be friends with Cowboy or something. This man running for renting games nowadays, man, with the simplicity of downloading these games or going to Game Pass and just playing them. Jesus. Look at him. He's coming in here with the heat, renting games. Oh, man. Simple and easy. Go to Game Pass, man. Just pay this $20. It's better to be having like games from GameFly. I don't know how the hell GameFly funds itself. I don't know. Purple has a theory, but I'm not gonna say Purple's theory though. I let her say it, but damn, I mean, it's weird. Never heard of them? Well, I mean, if you're renting GameFly, man, that's the only. You're the second person I know, and I'm telling you, I've been doing this for 3 years now. You're the second person I know that rents on GameFly. I'm not kidding. You're the second person I know that rents on GameFly. No joke. Second person. That's what I'm saying. You Cowboys friend or something? Cowboy of Entertainment. Good buddy of mine. Good guy. Good guy. Good guy. Oh man, Chad. Chat, listen up. Guess what? Crazy one's got to go. I know I got a free day today, but yeah, I can rent on Xbox games and Nintendo games. Xbox gamers can't because they don't have a disc drive. Hold on a second, because hey, we gotta do something right here. Hold on. Oh, okay, but hey, I want to know what I mean. Let me do something right now. But first time I ever heard this in my life. So let me bring up the Xbox over here so you guys can see. But yeah, I mean, oh, I unplugged it by accident. Whoops, it's been unplugged. All right, here we go. Man, I'm doing this in front of the camera because it said that we don't have a disc drive. So I mean, I'm about to prove this man wrong right now. But okay, I mean, whatever he says, he knows everything. Now, where's the damn plug? I plugged by accident. I unplugged this thing by accident. No. All right, let's get the HDMI cable in there. Let me get this thing in here. Okay. So this man said we don't got a disc drive. God damn. I mean, Okay, I don't got a CD in there. Okay, no problem. Since I don't got a CD in there, well, then let me grab a CD. So if I grab a CD, let's go grab the CD. Hey, Roberto Marx, what is this? Is this a game? Is this a game? Roberto Marx, is this a game? Is this a game? Nah, mine's the 1 terabyte though, but Roberto Mars, this is just for you. This is the Xbox right here. It's right next to me, right? I don't know if you can see it, but this is a game. Chat, let me teach you. This is a CD now, right? Remember when we used that back in the day? No, Roberto Mars, check this out. Watch the Xbox. Watch. Oh. Hey, I magically made the CD disappear. It magically disappeared, chat. I don't see it anymore. It magically disappeared. It did, huh? This CD magically disappeared. He said Xbox does not have a disk drive. But the CD magically disappeared. I did magic. You know, I'm Lou Houdini now. I do magic. Oh wait, let me check it out again. Hold on. Voila! Abracadabra, there it is again. But hold up. Let me do this again. Hold on. He said we don't have a disk drive. Hold on, chat. Let's do this again. Hold on. Abracadabra. Made it disappear again. Let's do this again. Wait up. Now let's get it back in my hand, chat. You guys ready? Here we go. Abracadabra. Hold on. It's in my hand again. You gotta love him, Chad. You gotta love him. Seriously, you gotta love him. Come on, man. We're into my God, man. Come on. Next time, get your facts straight. So when Phil charges you $30 a month for Game Pass, you have no options. I just love when they come by. They like to be slandered, but here you go. You ready for this? Here you go, River Marks. Last time I'm slandering you. So some guy out there, he did this. He went and sat there and decided to look at all the games that come on Game Pass for over the year, right? And he got the numbers out. He said that for Game Pass numbers is 3,000, right? 3,500. I think it was $97 or $45. I don't remember what the games. So literally, Game Pass has put 3,000 in money, 3,545, or let's say 97. I don't know. Let's run it up to 600 because I like to round things up. $3,600, right? In games into Game Pass. So since Roberto Marx says that Game Pass might be $30 a month, right? Let's do the math then. Simple and easy. $30 a month, let's go. I mean, if he's saying it, but let's see though. And I'm not applauding it because at the end of the day, I don't like price hikes. And hell. But let's say it does. It's a theory talk because he likes to bring in the slander. So let's whip out the calculator and let's do it simple and easy. $30 times 12. That's $360 per year. $360 per year. It's literally 1% of what Game Pass has already put on in a year. So at the end of the day, right? If I'm spending any $360 a year and I'm saving, let me see, hold on. 300, hold on, give me a second. 3,600 minus 330. I mean, what is it? 360, right? Hold on, give me a second, chat. Minus 360 per year. I'm saving $3,240. So if I'm saving $3,240, you know what I can do with $3,240? Safo, I can invite you for a drink or coffee. I can go visit Safo and say, Safo, let's go have a drink. Let's go, Safo. I can go visit Farq and say, Farq, let's go have a drink. Go have a drink. Because hell, just a plane ticket alone is like $1,000. And then I got, but is it $2,240 to spend? And I just got to spend like, what, 2 nights over there? That's it. I still have money left to come back home. Simple math, guys. Simple math. They need every penny. They can't have you on. You can't have you on GameFly like me. I mean, I don't need GameFly. I got Game Pass. Why would I need GameFly? That's one. 2, I don't live in the States. I live in Dominican. So why in the blue hell am I going to subscribe to Game? Yeah, GameFly, send me a game. GameFly be like, who the fuck? What are you doing? I mean, sending game to Dominican Republic? Hell no. I mean, how would I return it? It's going to cost me even more money to return it from here. It's going to cost me like probably $50 to send it back to the States. Ponies are open for Game Pass price too. But it's kind of funny, though. I mean, the only one, because this is what's funny, though. The only one that came out again and said we are going to increase the price was PS Plus. Why don't they go fight with PS Plus? Go fight them. Wow. Roberto Marx thinks he's gonna slander over here. I'm no longer all digital. Okay. I mean, man, that's your choice. Have fun. If you're no longer digital, cool for you, man. I mean, hey, chat, let's celebrate. Roberto Marx is no longer digital. Hey! Like, what the hell is that going to do for me? Nothing. Because I'm playing games, bro. Sonny said that they maybe make one first party game a year. That's terrifying. You, the company's admitting they can make a damn thing, but people are trolling about a rumor. Yep, that's how it is. Oh, yep, I've debated with him and a ton of oh Lord, yeah. So he's here to slander stuff. Oh, poor guy. I mean, bro, he said that the Xbox does not have a disk drive, and then he comes up and says that the 2 terabyte. When I have a Series X from the very beginning, I don't even have the 2 terabyte. Eee. Okay, this is new for me, but kind of funny though because I'm going for one last kill. I'm gonna kill him now. I'm gonna kill him now because I don't know why he says we cannot go out there and rent games, but I'm gonna kill him now because look at this shit. Hold on a second. I mean, bro, I'm gonna kill him now. I mean, this is the last time I'm gonna say something to him because right now he looking dun doo doody dun 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 doody dun. Wow 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 wow. Let's go. You ready for this? You're not gonna like this. So I'm on the GameFly store right now, which I can start a free trial if I want to, but it's not gonna work because I live in Dominican. But look, all of a sudden I go down, right? Let me see if it's showing up on the screen. Nope, that's not it. Okay, never mind. Right here. So let me see what's showing up on the screen. There you go. So let me zoom in for this. Let me zoom in this for you, chat, real quick. Now, what does it say there? What does it say there? Ah, oh, 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 oh! I can rent this on GameFly. It says rent and Xbox Series X game. So, my God, Roberto, I hope you have a good day, sir. Because this ain't look pretty for you, man. This ain't looking pretty for you. I mean, hell, I'm in GameFly right now and I can rent the Xbox games. What are you talking about? Bye, Roberto. Have a good day. Your slander doesn't matter anymore in here. Woo-wee! Oh my God, Raven Skywalker, Mr. Final Food PFPs. Oh Lord, Mr. Louis, sir, Jata Zach. How you doing, man? Hope you're having a beautiful day today. Happy to see you here, man. Always happy to see you here, man. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, I'm happy for you that you rent them, but I can rent them too because you said in a comment earlier, right? You said this in a comment earlier. There you go. Thank you for that. That leopard, good job. Got slapped right there. But he said in a comment earlier that we cannot rent games on GameFly, but yet we can rent them. He said that the Xbox does not have a disk drive, and yet I made a CD disappear all of a sudden. I don't know how. I did Louis Cadabra. Man, they mad, they mad. They gotta come in here and be mad. NBA 2K25 is on PS Plus. I have it added to your library. Okay, there you go, guys. Add 2K25 on your PS Plus. Thank you for that, Saf. It's always good to hear that you get something out there for free. I mean, not for free because you gotta pay PS Plus. The same thing with Game Pass, but thank you for that, Dead Leopard. I mean, he's already done for because he comes in here trying to fight us, but at the end, all his narratives were destroyed. Yeah, he said that the Xbox doesn't have a disk drive, so I don't know how. Chat, tell me, explain to me, am I a magician? I mean, I never done magic in my life, but I made a CD disappear all of a sudden. inside a box. How? I don't know. It just disappeared. I love it when they come with the negative talks, and I love to destroy those negative conversations. I love it. I love it. It makes me. I mean, dude, if you're gonna be, look, guys, if you're gonna be in here, let's talk good stuff. Let's talk positive things about gaming. Don't come in here trying to slander something that you know is not true. I mean, bro, we're old men. We gotta talk about games and have fun because man, life is short, and we gotta keep it sweet. Not fighting, not arguing. We gotta keep it simple and sweet, right, Chad? I mean, of course we can troll sometimes and have a little fun, but damn, how can you? It's like what I say. You guys, I'm starting to wonder: are there PlayStation channels out there? I mean, seriously, are there PlayStation channels out there? I'm starting to wonder because I don't understand. Why don't they go to PlayStation channels? I mean, I don't go to PlayStation channels and fight anyone over there, like saying, "Oh, Xbox is better," or "Xbox is butter," or this. I don't go there. I don't spend my time with that. I have things to do with my life. I got to play games. I got to go out to eat, have dinner, have a blast. Enjoy life. I'm not gonna sit there and let me see. Oh, this guy's on. Oh, okay. Oh, he's a PlayStation dude. Oh, nah, I got so much stuff to do. And right here in the morning, what we gotta do, we gotta talk about what's happening in the gaming news world, and we gotta talk about video games. That's what we gotta do, nothing else, chat. Just have a blast. That's all we gotta do, chat. And I love that. Listen, like I said, we finished the show an hour ago and we're still here talking games. I have 4 Roberto accounts blocked. Damn, he got nothing else better to do. Yep. Man, I know there's other shows on right now that can go over there and slander, but he had to come in here and try to slander us when we're having a peaceful conversation. I mean, we're having so much fun. Been brought up with the sick humor and thrash. Through personally, I find them funny. 9% of the population rent accommodation. Laugh a lot. What's your point? Damn. My first night, I enjoyed it. Good. I hope you enjoyed it, man. Because seriously, it was just too damn funny. I had to destroy him, Chad. I had to destroy him because I can't believe he came on here and said that the Xbox does not have a disk drive. I'm like, hold on a minute. I mean, let me go check. I mean, I'm lost now because I see in my Series X there's like a hole in there. I mean, even though I haven't used it, but actually, hey, Roberto, thank you. This is the first time I put a CD in my Xbox. Well, to be honest, the second time though, because I did try it out in the beginning. But yeah, and I went over there, grabbed the CD, and said, "Let me just put it in there to see, if there's no disk drive." And guess what? There has a disk drive. And then he says that you can't rent Xbox games on GameFly, and we go to GameFly and we see that you can actually rent games of Xbox over there. I'm like, bro, come on. I mean, why wouldn't GameFly put Xbox games to rent? Hey, come on, bro. Now I want to know how much you can buy them for. Probably could buy some games on here. Let me see now. Let's go to buy. Yay! Buy. Let's see now. Wow, no wonder they use GameFly. Jesus Christ. See what I mean? I mean, okay, FarQ, who's on Xbox? Who's on Xbox right now? Do me a favor, who's on Xbox right now? Do me a favor, look for this game digitally real quick. Let's go, let's switch something. Let's have some fun with this one before I head out. Right? Look for this game right now digitally. Look for College Football 25 on the Xbox Series X right now. Look for it. Let's see what's the price on digitally. If you guys can find that out for me, type it in the chat. Let's have some fun. This is why they don't want physical to disappear because hell, I bet you that game on digital probably costs a little bit more. But let's see though. Let's see. I could be wrong. But I gotta wait till the chat tells me. Chat, you tell me. What's the price on that? It seems to me like yeah, he does. Because why don't he come in here and fight like this? He's a victim. No death. And what have you done, Lafala? Of course you gotta slap him because I mean, dude. Then people started calling me a guy. Maybe if it take loose meat curtains and fold them in a certain way, I guess. Yeah, I know. Safo is a she. I know Safo is a she. I known that for quite a while because I think you came out. I think you came on here and said, "Yeah, I'm a girl." I'm like, "Oh, okay. Cool stuff." Mad respects to Safo and always love the Safo. Great person to meet. Great person to meet. Great person to meet and talk games to. Yep. See, Mint just went on digitally and said that this game right here costs 70 on GameFly. It costs $10 to buy. See that? That's remember what I said the other day, chat? What did I say? What did I say? Look at Anifal is 30. Let me see now. Oh, that's all. Okay, let's go down now. So Madden 25, the NFL game, is $10 on both sides. Wow. Starship Troopers is 12. That game is 40 on digital. Man, they even sell DVDs for $5. Ah, interesting. Star Wars Outlaws, I don't know how much it is, but $20 now, right there. Predator Hunting Grounds, which I know on Xbox. Oh, look at Sniper Resistance, the new one. $25. See what I mean? That's why they don't want physical to disappear. Why don't they want it? So they can pick it up for real cheap. But the thing is, the companies are losing money on this. They are. Because people are buying more digital than physical. And it's like how Matrix said, I can buy this game. I picked up a game for $5 when digitally it was this much. There you go. And see, look at that, FarQ. Look at that right here, physical. Cost $10. Now I know why they're fighting a lot about the physical games. They're not fighting about conserving. They're fighting because they can get it for real cheap. That's the problem. Now I get it. Okay. Keep out the fighting then. And let's see these companies keep on bringing these CDs, out there. Because hell, like I said, I talked about this the other day. Remember that? We were talking about these games. And now I've proven a point. Because look, even Matrix went up to look for it. FarQ went over there and looked for it. And we found out what is the price of the game digitally versus physical. I mean, if you get the game physical for $10, now I know why they're fighting about. Because they're cheapskates. They buy games in a cheap price physically. When they say, let's support the devs. Yay! We support the devs. We buy our games. Of course you buy our games because you buy them for $10 physical. And keep in mind, GameFly games are used, yeah. And scratch, yeah. Hey, I keep that in mind. But, bro, the thing is, right? I tell you this, right? It's like this. What happens every year in the store, especially on clothing stores, right? Clothing stores, when they get new inventory and they do sales with the old clothes. So let's say there's a shirt you want to buy and it costs, let's say $100, this shirt, right? And you like it, you want to buy it. All of a sudden, you see that by the seasons go by, they get new merchandise. That shirt comes out for $40 because it's been sitting there for quite some time. Unless if it's a hot seller. Now, if it's a hot seller, then of course the price won't get scratched off. But if it's not a hot seller, you like that shirt and you saw it over there for like 100, and now you go to the store because the season has changed, you find it for 40. What are you going to do? You're going to pick it up for 40, and you got the shirt you liked. So that's what happened with physical. These games physically, right? It's up for real cheap. Now I know why they're fighting for it. Yeah, now I get you guys. I get you. Why am I? No, I'm not going to ask Pila for peanut butter. No. I'm not going to do that. Worth more than money. My physical collection is beyond 1,000. I'm probably worth more. Also, keep in mind of those games need patches upon installation. So Wi-Fi internet connection is needed. There you go. Thank you for that, Jago6. That's another one. Ooh, my God. Oh, Lord. Raven Skywalker. Dang Day by Joker 2. Wait, that movie came out? Hey, guys, Joker 2 came out, guys? Damn. Younger generation do not know the gaming show. Man, they don't know jack shit. They don't know jack shit. They do not know how happy we are with this digital era. They do not know how happy we are with everything that's happening, man. It's beautiful. I mean, hell, we got to be happy, guys, with how we live nowadays. Because I keep saying it. You guys want to fight out there and complain, but man, look at all the shit we went through, man. We went through so much stuff. It's been insane. We went through a lot. Man. But no, that was the best one. He comes on here and he says, "Oh, Xbox does not have a disk drive." I'm like, okay, it's shown that we have a disk drive. Oh lordy, 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 lordy. I mean, I gotta laugh at some stuff. I seriously do. I gotta laugh at some stuff, and that's something I gotta laugh about. I really do because I cannot believe this man came on the show fighting us, fighting us, right? Fighting us, saying, "Hey, you know, hey, this thing, oh my god, no, 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 this is insane." Now the physical you gotta get now. The physical you gotta get is the old games. Yeah, that's what you gotta get. Like how I came through a Mike Tyson's punch out. My God, I got my Jason Voorhees Friday the 13 game in the box. It's got his box, it's got everything. It cost me like I don't know how much. And man, I'm saving it for a special occasion, man. And I even bought an extra one so when I get my Nintendo, I can play Friday the 13th. Man, man, I'm telling you, man, good stuff, good stuff. The new NCAA football will be digital only. Uh-oh, that's a problem. Oh shit, that's not good. Uh-oh. It takes 2 weeks to come anyway. My last order on GameFly and was that long, and it has to go to one state over. No way, it takes that long, Matrius? Oh fuck no. You crazy. 2 weeks? 2 weeks? It should be a day or two. I mean, you got it's damn. I mean, there's shipping express. Literally, you can order something that gets to your home in like a day or two. Louis, Microsoft will allows you to get any game for free. That beats GameFly at any level. I don't know why. Look, I don't know why they use GameFly as like an ammunition, but I was even laughing at it because I'm like, are you friends with Cowboy? Because bro, you're probably the second person I know that uses GameFly. And with Matrix, he's the third. That's three people I know that use GameFly. That's it. And the first time I heard from GameFly was from Cowboy Entertainment. That's it. And now I'm hearing from another person like, wow, and now Matrix brings it up, that's three. I haven't heard anyone else talk to me about GameFly. You know? It's funny. Oh, Lord. Yep, that was UPS. Ah, damn. But I mean, if you get something, it's got to be express. I mean, it's got to come get there quick. You know? Wow. Incredible. Coming on here saying, your tie is 80. What? No, 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 no. You got to be kidding. Hold up a minute. Oh no, Ghost of Your tie is 70 though. Oof, don't scare me like that. It says pre-order Ghost of Your tie. $70 to get the pre-order. Yes, sir. I was about to say 80. Say what? Oh, the digital deluxe version is 80. Okay, okay, there you go. All right. On a serious note, folks, you got a Dreamcast. Do yourself a favor. Get Nomad Soul for its untapped gem. Man, I got a Dreamcast Pixel. Let me see how much that game is. What's the price of that game? Overnight package costs a ton of money. Yep. Borderlands 4 Super Deluxe Edition is on your. What? What does that shit give you? Does it give you like an ultimate special weapon that you cannot die or something? Or that you have like the ultimate special mighty ass armor that you can last for like 30 levels without dying or something? Because hell, for $140, you gotta give me something special. You know, man, that's a lot of money. You know, and I do with $104. Shit, I mean, I can go out for dinner. You know, go on a date too. Yeah, be like, honey, let's go to the movies. Yep, because movies are expensive too. But yeah, let's go out for dinner, man. Red Lobster dinner right there with $140 and still save money. Damn, that's expensive. $140 just to play a game. The hell? But if you like that stuff, I mean, go ahead and purchase it. At the end of the day, you know, you do what you want with your money, I always say. But yeah, I mean, God. Oh, Lord. Never really used GameFly outside of buying the game, or not keeping it for 30 days. There you go. I mean, with Game Pass, we don't need GameFly. With I mean, I know people like to use it, but why am I going to wait 2 weeks for a damn game? You got to, no, I'm sorry. I'm too old. I'm too old. Like I said, we got to keep life short, simple, and sweet. We went through a lot as kids, and if it's simple nowadays, we got to keep it simple. That's what we got to do. Smokey says 172 in cat. Oh, shit, Smokey. Damn, look at Smokey with the damn Batman symbol. Oh, that's a cool symbol right there, man. I like how you fit the Batman in there, man. That's wicked, man. There you go. The Louis signal. Man, I need a Louis signal. Instead of putting up coffee pictures. Fuck you, I need a Louis signal. I need a Louis signal. Yes, we do. A Louis, nice Louis signal out there. We need it. We need it. We need a Louis signal so I can post it every day. The Louis signal is out. Louis coming in. Yes, sir. BL4, let me see. Borderlands 4 had a super editor and has no games in it. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Let me see. What is that game called? Nomad Soul. Let me go see if I can find it on eBay. eBay. Let's go buy some games. Nomad Soul on Dreamcast. It's called Omicron, the Nomad Soul. That's the game. Let me see, because I got the Dreamcast with Omicron. Woo! Oh, that's in pesos. I got scared. I was like, what? $2,000 for a game? Hell no. Okay, it's in pesos. Oh, Lord. Huh. I was about to die there. Oh, it's at a good price, though. 2000. Yeah, I can order that. Yeah, nice, 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 nice. Nice, 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 nice. Yep. Nomad Soul. Let's go. Woohoo. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. I'm put that on special order. See if I can buy it on a good price later on down the road. Yes, sir. I got you. I got you. I got you. Good stuff. So, chat, listen up. It's almost 1 p.m. here. I gotta go. I gotta have lunch. I'm gonna sit back, watch movies, relax my day off. I was gonna play games, but I said, I'm just gonna relax. Just sit back, watch movies, catch up with some TV series. I got some stuff I gotta watch. Yeah, it's time to relax and let the other people that do shows. You guys go out there and have fun with. We gotta let them go. Come on, right, Chad? We gotta go cheer them up. Great guys out there doing podcasts. So yeah, we gotta go cheer them up, right? Cheer on for them so they can keep on doing what they do, right? What's the Beat Saber news? Oh, the Beat Saber news is that they're going to stop giving support to PSVR 1 and PSVR 2. They're going to continue giving support to the other platforms, but those two, they're not giving them support anymore. That's the news, Big Radin. That's the news, man. They're not giving any more support to PSVR and PSVR 2 in January. But if you get a PC adapter, you can still probably get the support from Steam, but they're not giving it anymore to PSVR 2 and PSVR 1. That's it. They're done. Yeah, because the PSVR 2. Remember that last year stopped production because it wasn't selling. So I think for me that's a cancel thing situation. So yeah. So chat, like always, before I go, tell me what you've all been playing. I mean, I know we've been talking games for hours, but tell me what you've all been playing. We talk for hours about games. I love when you guys come by and have fun, man. Seriously, it's good stuff, good stuff. And I also love the guy who came by and talked to me that the Xbox does not have a disc drive. Man, that was the best thing. Oh my god. I made the CD disappear, chat. A miracle. Louis is now a magician. Ludini. Let's call me Ludini. The next Houdini. Oh god. Oh man, what you all been playing, chat? What you all been playing? What you all been playing? Dune Awakening. Nice, nice. I hear good stuff about a Dune Awakening. I hear good stuff. I know Sanchez is playing that. He's playing that game. Been playing rematch and been playing rematch and South of Midnight got to the end. Nice. Oh man, the South of Midnight story is beautiful. It's beautiful. I'm about to play this game called Clean the House. Damn, Safo. Safo, I gotta get you one of those. Safo, one day I'm gonna get you one of those clean machine things. The thing that runs around in the house and clean things up and clean. I gotta get you one, Safo. I gotta get you one, Safo. If you don't have that, man, I gotta get you one day. One day I'll say, Safo, send me the address. I'll send you one of those vacuum cleaner things, man, to keep the floor clean, man. That shit works wonders. That shit keeps the house so clean. It's beautiful. I love it. I love it. Yes, sir. I love it. I love it. Gotta get that a Safo. You need one of those, Safo. But then comes the hard part when you gotta clean like those surroundings. Like for example, today I gotta do some heavy cleaning here because I do not know why, Safo. Because this house, I always say this, it's weird. My house is clean. I don't understand. Now I got like these little bugs coming out of nowhere, like these little tiny bugs. I think it's a spider that laid eggs or something. Because I don't know if they're ants because they're so small you don't see them. They're like really small. Look, they're right here on my keyboard too. Oh, there it is a spider. Yep, that's not an ant. That's a spider though. Yep, I gotta find that spider. Gotta do some cleaning. Cause hell, I got baby spiders all over the place, and I feel like crawling in my body. I'm like, how the hell did that happen? Yep, that is a baby spider. I know. I was like, that's not an ant because I've seen ants. Yeah, those are baby spiders. So they've been crawling all over me. So I gotta find that spider nest and I gotta eliminate it. I feel bad for the spiders. 'Cause I don't like killing, but yeah, that's like my house is super clean. I don't know where the hell did that spider come from. Did it come from Bobby or something? I gotta get Bobby in here to do some cleanup. Free protein. There you go. Yes. Kind of weird, huh? But yeah. But I get you, Safo. Oh my god, I hate that cleaning thing that you gotta dust off. You gotta do this. You gotta do that. No, Mark J. No, 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 no. I mean, look, I've had roaches here, but the thing is, the roaches come up from what's that thing called? You know, in bathrooms. Since I live in a building, right? I live in an apartment, so I live on the fifth floor. You got this what? It's drainage, right? Water drainage. That's what's called. They usually come up from there, but when they come up from there, I'm already spraying them, and it's usually like one every like 2 months or 3 months. Yeah, I keep spiders, they eat other bugs. Yeah, but I gotta find that nest though, because it's all over the place. Like literally, there's one right now on my keyboard, and just put it on my finger. It's not even an ant. I thought it was an ant, but it's a spider though. But I gotta look for it because I gotta know where it is. You know. But yeah, it seems like a spider laid an egg and it blew up or something. And funny because I don't see no spider webs around here. So it could be from the outside though, because outside, but you got birds though, and birds eat spiders, right? Because Bobby flies here every day. But yeah, I gotta look for that. I gotta look for that. I look for it. But no, no, no. Roaches, man, no. Thank God for no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Man, I see a roach, I'm already all over it. And I'm already buying stuff because roaches, like I said, I live in an apartment on the fifth floor and I keep this thing clean. I can't like dust for me, like any dust, I chew, I chew, I chew. I can't stand dust. I get sick real quick. I'm allergic to dust. So you gotta keep it real clean. So yeah. And food, the trash gets thrown out every day. I don't miss on that. I don't care if it's small, big, I throw it out. No, no, no. Trash here, no. Get a gecko. Yeah, Louis the gecko. Yeah. Oh, that's why. I haven't seen, Safa, I've not seen my gecko buddies these days because lately in this apartment, I had geckos. I haven't seen them these days. That's probably why. The gecko probably died, man. Because usually I see geckos on the wall. I don't kill the geckos though. I keep them. Geckos, I do keep them. We get geckos in here, and I do keep them. For me, they're my good luck charm. I keep them because they eat everything, even though they poop, and we gotta clean the poop though. But yeah, it's just one or two. Yeah, that's probably why. Because I haven't seen a gecko in this room for days. Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta see what happened. Why we haven't seen a gecko in here lately. But yeah, chat again. What you all been playing? Because I gotta hop off. Oof, it's 1:05. Been here for 2 hours and 30 minutes. Yesterday we did a 4 hour show. It was a blast, man. Seriously, it was a good show. We had some fun. K-Saya, what's up, K-Saya, man? Good morning to you, sir, man. My bro K-Saya. My bro K-Saya. But Safo, I gotta get you that vacuum cleaner. I gotta get you that thing. You need one of those vacuum cleaner things. And when I have the money, I say, Safo, send me your address. I'm gonna send you that thing. You need that thing on the floor, man. It's got we gotta get you the one that has the spinning thing and the mop. So that what you gotta do is put water in it, and that thing, bro. I'm telling you, Safo, it's weird. I don't know how that shit works, but yeah, I'm still alive, bro. I'm still alive. I was just talking about you. I was just saying that you're playing Dune Awakening. I just asked the chat. I was talking about that. But Safo, it's weird. Those things, like you think, like okay, you grab a mop, you grab a broom, you broom everything, you mop out the whole floor and everything. You see the floor spotless, but you put that sucker after you do that, and that thing picks up even more stuff that you're like, wow, how did I miss this? That thing is incredible. I don't know how the hell that thing does it. It spins and picks up everything, literally everything. You're like, whoa, pretty cool stuff. Okay, says it's playing. Oh, Splitgate is so much fun, man. Ooh, I love Splitgate. I can't wait to have a round with Mentrius, man. Mentrius plays that thing like crazy. He told me he went to bed like real late, like he had like didn't sleep or anything, just playing that game, man. Man, and I believe him because that game is fun. I mean, I sat there played all the rounds for like 4 hours. It was a fun game. Friends, man. The no making is awesome. Hope Xbox gets the exclusive console support. Oh, remember they're not getting that. Remember the dev came out and said, "Hey, developer the series that sucks for Doom Awakening." And yeah, and then already there was a slander right there about all that stuff. I gotta get a new one of these, man. This thing, you know what happened to this thing, chat? The heat. The heat tore this thing up. I gotta get a new one, man. Keep forgetting this. I gotta get a new one. I gotta order one. You know what? I'm gonna order one right now. Hey TJ, my brother TJ, what's up, man? How you doing, TJ? How you doing, man? Hope you're doing fantastic. But yeah, I mean, I gotta find out where that spider is. Yep. But I get a new. This thing got ruined by the heat, guys. This thing started to break because of the heat. It started to melt. That's how hot it gets in here. This weekend, awesome, Matrix. I'll see if I can grab you to play some Splitgate, man. Because that's a fun game. I've been playing Expedition 33. Yesterday, I didn't play anything because when I was gonna hop in and play a game, I had to what's it called? I had to pick up and start going out. So yeah, nah, P Lump ain't here for me to play no damn song. Hell with that. And P Lump and it's P Lump's fault. I get copyright strikes. Hell with that. Nope. But yeah, I gotta find out where the heck that spider is. I'm gonna do some heavy cleaning today over here because seriously, I know the lady cleans, but I gotta do some heavy cleaning. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's see now. So, chat, thank you all for hanging out with me today. Thank you all for your super chat. Thank you all for your memberships. Man, you guys rock. You guys are awesome. Louis, I'm not gonna be on Boxing Burger's podcast today. He canceled because I saw that. I saw that. I saw Boxing Burger posted it. Boxing Burger! Man, I miss yelling Boxing Burger. What's he up to? Man, I gotta troll him for a little bit. It's been a while that I troll Boxing Burger. Hold on, chat. Let me go. Let me see. Chat. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let me go bother him. Give me 1 second, chat. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, here it is. Hold on. Hold on. Watch. Let's go troll Boxing Burger. Watch. Before I go. Boxing Burger! What's up, Boxing Burger? We're here live, and TJ just came by to tell me he was not going to be on your show because, you had to cancel. It's a holiday. What's up, Boxing Burger? It's a holiday here, too, and we're live, and I told the chat, let me go bother Boxing Burger. It's been a long time. I mean, Boxing Burger, the last message I sent you was probably a year ago, but how you been, bro? It's been a while. Yeah, a year. Wow, a year and a month it's been since I sent a message to Boxing Burger. He's gonna respond later, but yeah, fun stuff. Yeah, we gotta add TJ on there so we can play. It was me, TJ, and who was it? Oh, Talos. Me and Talos and TJ were killing it the other day in Splitgate. We just needed a fourth person. I was like, "Where's Matrix? Where's Matrix, man?" Louis, if you sing Pila's song, you won't get a call. That sounded so bad. Sorry, I tried to do my best as playing the guitar, but yes, it sounded so bad. Yeah, we need to get a full squad. Yeah, I mean, oh my god. Sometimes we got a butt kicked by some crazy people out there playing. Yeah, I tried to imitate the samba, it wasn't good. But chat, like I was saying, thank you all for hanging out with me today. Thank you all for super chats. Thank you all for your memberships. You guys rock. You guys are awesome. I seriously love you guys today. I seriously do, man. It's always fantastic, It's always fantastic. Always fantastic seeing you guys on here, man. Just coming here talking games. But my favorite moment of today's show was when the guy came by and told me that the Xbox did not have a disk drive, and we had to show him that it did. Or I either became Ludini, Houdini's long nephew. I don't know, but yeah, that's like the version. Man, y'all trolling Pilum. Y'all trolling Pilum. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. Yeah, man. Funny stuff. But yeah, chat, man. I love you guys, man. Seriously, it was fun. I mean, look, like I said, we finished the show like literally an hour ago, and we're still here talking. No, an hour and a half ago. No joke. We finished this. I even told, I think it was Legal. Leo called me this morning and said, "Look, what you up to?" I said, Louis, I'll invite you when you get online. Louis, we gotta play Spigot. Yeah, yeah. I don't know if I'm going online today. I gotta go watch some movies. I'm gonna relax for a little bit. Just gonna relax. It's been yeah, watch movies. I gotta catch up on some movies. But yeah, Chad, like I was saying though, right? My favorite moment is that the Xbox did not have a disk drive. Mm. I became Louis Dini, Houdini's long lost son. Yes, there you go. Oh man, so chat. Like always, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and also hit that bell so it can tell you when XBI content comes on. And guys, have a beautiful, and an awesome Thursday. And as always, I will see you guys on the Xbox International Podcast at 7 p.m. ET this Wednesday. And guys, we're going to have a guest this Wednesday. It's going to be Lemon. I got to catch up with him, just to confirm 100%. But this Wednesday, we will have XBI, and Lemon is going to be on the show. We're going to have a good conversation because, hell, he wanted to be on for quite some time. And I said, hey, come on. And we couldn't do it because, something happened. And now he is actually coming out. We're going to have a good conversation this Wednesday, 7 p.m. ET, XBI this Wednesday, right? Also, right here, this very same YouTube channel. Also, XBI en Español on Fridays. They invite me if they don't at 7 p.m. ET with Elvis, Eliancita, and Metal Berserker. And last but not least, good morning with Crazy Little Gaming when I send the signal out over there on Twitter X. Over there. Did you forget? No, I said hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I said that right earlier, Pixel Slap. I said it. Oh, man. When I send the signal over there to Twitter X, Blue Sky, Discord, and right here on YouTube. And that's why you got to hit that bell so you can know when the crazy one comes on to talk about what's happening in the gaming news world. Have a beautiful day, y'all, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Let's see. What are we going to talk about tomorrow morning? Because lately it's like, hell. But let's see what I talk about tomorrow. But I'll be back tomorrow morning on Good Morning with Crazy Little Gaming. And on Saturday, we are definitely playing Barbie. Have a beautiful day, y'all, and see you guys tomorrow morning. Bye, y'all. Have an awesome one. Oh, it's not coming up. Get the outro. Uh-oh. There it is. All right. Bye, y'all.